That's the case, dude. You might as well play a fucking. I don't want to play none of them Jones. Well, shit. I mean, that's how he got killed, LeVar. Might as well play it. As an example of what not to do. I'll play one of his songs. Shell, what's up, bro?
I think violence in the city of Philadelphia.
Everybody need to take his time to see his terms and be able to time for himself. He's something from rest in peace, man, with that nigga perspective. He knows RP. RP. Big fool. Shots to go shoot. They go to the simple time. He has another 5 o'clock. He knows he ain't trade. He drops fries in his hot. 3-5, 3 man. 3-1K, 3-30. 3 band ups, man. 3 page up, 3,000. 3 fine and most get a shit. I know we do this shit. But once the end, but once the end, they would have made money. He tried to find the Tariq when he didn't even get the upper. We would be baby start to be the side frame. The pain that I was on when he had the time. The niggas keep dying, making pain, thinking like y'all. This is a different season as the ugly was made. I knew the nigga died before family. From the watch demon, from the watch demon, they hit him with a make money. He dropped his high, he tried to reach, but he ain't even get the upper. We would be baby start to be the side frame. From now on, this is how I start my day.
Rest in peace. Making songs like that, exactly why you end up resting in peace. Another rapper that I like is dead. And again, I'm not shocked. As another example of what not to do, Ybcdul of Philadelphia. I'm going to come on and talk about that first and get that out the way early. Yeah, de facto, you can't run around digging up graves and doing videos talking about how many drills you've been on and then dropping French fries about a motherfucker whose brother got killed coming from working at the McDonald's. This is wild because I don't know how to feel. Yeah, I actually did just see the video today of what's wild is they used the same damn kind of rental car or same car that he was using as a rental car. And the Ybcdul thing brings up, the reason I wanted to talk about this is because it brings up, we need to start talking about our kids and rap music because because the problem is, man, our kids are getting into a deadly back and forth that is playing out in front of us, basically cinematically. What's up, Carl? What's up, CB? That's what I'm trying to say, man. Man, right, man. It was almost like they watched him go get a goddamn. What's up, Reeve? It's almost like they watched him go get a rental car and followed him around, catch him at his most vulnerable point, then drive up on him and kill him. Now, right, the fact though, these motherfuckers do think that this is Call of Duty or what's that other shit, Fortnite and all of that. Man, This shit affects the community. And people want to know why. This is why I'm talking about it, because it affects the community in various ways. The violence that is begotten in the community, which, affects everybody, not just, Ybcdul and his family, but the guys who, let me add my man, LB to the stage. What up, L?
What's up, Brody?
I ain't nothing. I'm gonna talk about this Ybcdul situation. But yeah, I'm talking about Ybcdul from Philly, Andre. My thing is this. This affects the community tenfold. Not only the violence that's begotten, but the innocent victims, as far as people who weren't involved, who end up getting shot, because I've been looking at that. If you watch, I recommend a channel called American Confidential for those who want to know exactly what was going on in Philly, which is so wild because y'all know I was in Philly in 2022 vacationing with the family, and I think Philly is just a beautiful place to go on vacation. Meanwhile, niggas is drilling each other like motherfucking, they looking for oil. So now you got Ybcdul's family out here. They're crying, they're sad because they lost a family member. But then on the flip side, you got his ops family members, like one guy's mom is literally trolling, laughing about how this boy was killed. And it's hard for me to say something about how this woman is acting because I don't think it is productive, and I do think it's childish what she's doing. But at the same token, it's hard for me to go, yo, you should chill and act your age, when he was tormenting her with every song he made, talking about how they killed her son. So it's kind of hard for me to say, don't sit up here on the internet talking about this boy's demise, because you wouldn't like it if somebody did it to your son. And the first thing she can say is, motherfucker, that's what he was doing to my son since they killed him. At what point are we gonna, like, as grown people, because this is what I'm finding out. People that are my age, that have children that are teenagers, y'all are not trying to raise these little motherfuckers. And then y'all make a whole bunch of excuses why these kids grow up and crash out like this. And I'm just, as a parent, look, I understand when they get a certain age, they can do whatever they want. I got a 28-year-old son. Y'all seen him in my house with me till he was 20 some years old. And he got the fucking up. But I believe I instilled in him enough to not be a follower and be detrimental to the community this way. That's true, Ty. This era's parenting is worse than the crack era, because we literally have, I give y'all an example, Bloodhound Lil Jeff, when he got killed by a dude in his 30s because he was trying to go kill somebody who ever lived in his house. And it just so happened he came out and shot Jeff for trying to kill his folks. Well, the Bloodhound Lil Jeff dude supposedly done killed 10 or 11 people. And after he gets killed trying to kill somebody, his father and mother come on the internet. Yeah, my son was a gangster. Yeah, he had y'all hollering. He ain't go out hot. What? Huh? What? I'm going to say it to any parent out here, especially in this DMV area. Your kid fuck with mine, that nigga's a target. You touch anybody in my family, you are now target practice. Count your days. Yes, I'm saying that shit on a live. You touch one hair on any of mine, count your days on earth. Right. Lil Jeff mom was supporting his drilling and the ways he was acting. Slim, let me tell you something. If you want to raise that little demon, welcome to Father Motherfucker. Call me Father Karras. If you want to raise a little demon, call me Father Karras. LB, you know who Father Karras is, right?
No, I'm not privy to who he is.
You ain't never seen The Exorcist?
No, I've never seen
You
The
ever saw the
Exorcist.
movie? Oh, God damn, what's wrong with you? Everybody who live in the DMV got to see The Exorcist because it was shot at Georgetown. Father Karras was the dude who exorcised the demon out of the girl. And that's basically what I'm saying.
You talk about that
These
movie in
little,
the
you want
70s, right?
right.
Oh yeah, I've seen that shit. Cause the girl gonna start going crazy in the bed.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I've seen
exactly.
that
I'm
shit.
gonna
Yeah.
be your right. I'm gonna exercise that little motherfucking demon. That's it. That so you motherfuckers want to raise demons. Understand there's a lot of exorcists walking around this one. Understand there's a lot of priests ready to do the exorcism to that motherfucker. And I'm just explaining to you motherfuckers, y'all better get a grip on y'all kids. Let y'all kids live their life. Let them be young. Dude was 25 years old when he was killed. He could look, he couldn't even go back to Philly, obviously, because he got murdered there. It was safer for him everywhere else. L, do you know that this youngin was at 37th Street 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago? Soon as he popped out on 37, niggas was shooting.
Yeah, it sounded like somebody was watching him, bro. They was watching his every move, bro.
Yes, they were. And it was one day ID said nobody in the city has touched him yet. Well, and it's terrible. It's terrible. The same thing with Julio Fulio. They done caught almost everybody except that Davion Murphy dude. Nobody has caught him. But all these motherfuckers are great spend the rest of their life in jail. For what? Over what? And it's not gonna stop because you can't. If nobody goes to jail, they're going to keep trying to retaliate. It's going to be retaliation is a must on both sides. We as a community got to, especially us in our 40s, our Gen Xers, if you are 50 to the age of 38 and you have a teenage child, Slim, you fucking up. And if you ain't fucking up, you need to talk to some of these fuck ups. Like, look, Slim, yes, Lil Scoon, Bloodhound Jeff, and Ybcdul, they all did a song together de facto just recently. All three of them motherfuckers dead. You go look at some of their videos. Go look at some of the old Ybcdul videos. Him, J100. All motherfuckers either dead or in jail. I like Lil Buck. I look at Lil Buck's videos. Most of them motherfuckers in jail or dead. And I disagree with that, Andre, only because it wasn't digging the shoveling some dirt at a grave. That ain't what. No. Once you start dissing the dead, like even Julio Fulio said it. Once you bring the dead into it, is already too far. Everything else is just, cherries on top of a shit sundae that you already made. Once you start bringing up people dead, people, Andre, think about it, Dre. We grew up, those of us who grew up in the 90s, 80s, and 90s and shit, man, if you said something about somebody dead people, you apologize immediately. Am I lying, L?
Exactly. I mean, that's not something you should just be fixing your mouth to even say to begin with. But yeah, as soon as you say something about somebody dead people, yeah, you apologize like right on the spot.
And this is coming from somebody who has been clowning motherfuckers all his life. I've been joning on people all my life in DC area. It was one thing, other people would beat you up if you ain't acknowledge it. LeVar mother dead. She died when he was 2. Don't say nothing about his mother or we gonna fuck you up. And niggas, oh, my bad. I'm sorry. My bad. Like we would do joning and niggas would entitle your grandmother, your father, your auntie on me. Everybody you say, well, we joning, you know you can't do mother jokes with LeVar. Right. You going to grave sites, y'all pissing on graves, knocking over flowers, all types of shit. Y'all, man, y'all little niggas is asking for something y'all don't want. Y'all are asking for shit y'all not ready for. These are not games you should play.
Right.
Right. But this is this new generation, Mahari, that Ryan Garcia did that. See, this that new generation, Mahari. I hear exactly what you're saying. But Mahari, this that new Ryan Garcia is from that generation. There you go, DJ Reese. Look, DJ Reese, I'm the same way, bro. I can listen to it, but I won't play your shit. I can even acknowledge through the beat and the way that you rhyme that you actually have skill. The sad thing is you wasting it on some bullshit like that that's gonna get you smoked. Right. Think about that. The fact though, motherfucker, what? I don't care if you Mike Tyson Slim, when you speak on somebody dead folks, you already lost. When you speak on a nigga dead folks, you're not, that's not a fight you gonna win. Man, my son know all of them. I let him listen. And then I show him how they die. And you know what my son say? Well, I mean, you kind of knew it was coming. That's why I let him listen. I want him to see, hey, when you around shit like this is all that's gonna come out of. Real talk, man. I make sure I sit down with him and let him see. Right, right, man. That's the method of you. Like, okay. The motherfucker gonna be singing about you. You don't want that. And don't you go out here doing that shit. Come on, Andre. Think about it. We got these youngins is making songs. I want you to think about this. L, you come off mute, man. I want you to think about this, bro. Who I Smoke, When I See You are actually good songs that will get you killed if you literally play them in the state of the people who made the song. When I go to California, when I go to the Bay Area, you know what I do? I blast Mac Drake. When I go to certain area, I blast the music from there to let them know, I fucks with y'all. I got love. I respect. I know where I'm at. Right.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's just some lines you don't cross, man. But in this day and age, man, you know what I'm saying? People is like spitting on the line, crossing the line. They just like not even showing any regard for the line, man. And unfortunately, we see results like this every day, every week. You seen a different rapper getting killed, whether it be in DC, Philly. I just read the report about that YBC dog. And I'm like, God dang.
Right. Now keep in mind, L, I listen to the music. So I'm listening, then I seen him do a joint on No Jumper. I said, this is not good. I said, you just dissed everybody. And I said, damn, man, you just dissed all of Philly. I said, it's so bad, LB. He done dissed so many motherfuckers in Philly. They not really sure what gang killed him.
Dang. So you saying it could be anybody.
Bro, what's so funny is the dude Young Livy to be with the dude Lil Bucks. They from a group called CCK. CCK was live like, damn, man, don't die. We ain't even get a chance to do
it. That's crazy, bro.
Seriously, that's what they
Lord.
were saying. That's what these niggas were saying. Hey, man, don't die. We ain't get to spank you. We were supposed to do it. Then there was other gangs saying, yeah, we were supposed to do it. There was another gang, reportedly, that people was repeating rumors saying that they responsible. The problem is that YBC was beefing with most of the city of Philadelphia. Yep. Right. And like Mahari said, then the motherfucking prosecutors use those lyrics to build criminal cases against. Look, but it's one thing you forgot about that, Mahari. Yeah, they build criminal cases so that they can lock up the last ones living.
Yep.
If you ever notice, they never prevent any of these niggas dying, but they got video, surveillance, because I don't know if you saw it, LB, it's a fucking video of them killing Ybcdul. It just came out today.
Yet. I haven't seen the video.
It just came out today. He was driving in his car. They was driving in a car. He was sitting behind a Philly Metro bus. Next thing you know, the same kind of car he riding in pulls up to him, let all shots and drive off. Yeah, you saw it before today. I ain't see it before today. I saw it today. Right, that's why police do love. So police don't even have to do no motherfucking work. All they gotta do is sit on Instagram, let y'all go back and forth, and let y'all smoke each other, and the last man standing go to jail.
I just saw the video just now. Golly, man, they emptied out on this dude.
You seen it? You just watched it?
Yeah, I just saw the video. Oh my, they got this dude dead in the street, bro.
They put Slim. That shit been going on in Philly the whole time without people knowing. Without people knowing, this shit been going on. Man, we gotta do a better job of this shit. We gotta do a better job for real. We gotta let these youngers know, hey, that this and the dead shit is not where it is. You need to let your kids know, hey, that Bama shit that they doing make them hot ass Bamas, and they limited in their time on earth by playing like that. Cause let me let y'all niggas in on a little secret. Not the people in the chat room, but let me let y'all little young niggas who come across this on a little secret y'all might not know. Everybody can be a killer. Everybody can be a killer. What Tupac say? I ain't a killer, but don't push me. That means everybody can be a killer.
Yep. All you need is
So,
opportunity, capability, and intent. And guess what? It's going down.
yeah, right. And this is the sad thing about Julio Fulio, y'all dying. Julio Fulio literally has rap talent. Young and Ace really has rap talent. I listen to Young and Ace got a song called No Witness. That jump bang. That jump bang. He don't rap about killing nobody, or he don't diss the dead in the song. And that jump rocks. I said, damn, shorty, why you gotta be doing this? Then Julio got a song called WWE, War with Everybody. He don't really diss too many dead people in that song. He do say one name. But for the most part, the verses is diss the dead free. And I'm like, this little nigga flowing. And you just and instead of, relying on your talent, that makes no sense. Instead of relying on your talent and trying to make it out, and all these young brothers don't realize that all of them are immensely talented from the same fucking city. Y'all just from different sides of the city. It's no reason Chicago right now shouldn't be the hip hop capital of the world, LB.
But they got a lot of talent coming out of there, so I don't know what's going on with it.
But they're murdering it. Think about it, L. King Von, Duck, Cash, Lil Jeff, shit, E-Day, Rondo, L.A. Capone. We can go through it. We can go through it. Lil J, Lil Gay, as they call, whatever. I ain't got nothing to do with that. What I'm saying is, all of them had songs that had motherfucking the country buzzing. All these niggas could have been rapping right now, making Chicago the hip hop mecca. Instead, they killing each other off, and only one left is Dirt. Melly wasn't a rapper. 051 Melly wasn't a rapper. He was a shooter. Yeah, I agree with that, Frank. I think the labels, I think they have been, I think the labels, it's not just the labels, Frank. It's not the labels. It's platforms. Platforms, social media platforms incentivize rappers to be drill rappers and diss the dead. Why? Because they get more views and they get monetized for that demonic bullshit. And
Yeah.
the more, and think about L, the more eyes and ears that they draw to their YouTube, their SoundCloud, what's the other shit that they be on? Their Apple joint, all of
Apple.
that other music. Yeah, think about it. Once they put their shit on there, once it's on there, you getting all these views, you getting people to come there. Now them social media platforms is sending you a check for
Yeah,
you
you
saying
basically
the
going
most
around the
devious.
whole. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
You basically going around the record industry because
Exactly. And becoming successful at doing some demonic shit that, to be honest, think about it, L. These kids is rapping about shit that we can't even talk about and be monetized.
right.
Like they are literally describing in detail murders, and they are saying those words. If you say, by me saying the word murder, my channel would have been demonetized if it was monetized. You see what I'm saying?
If not, get you already shadow banned and all the other mechanisms they put in
Thank you.
place.
How many drill rappers are shadow banned?
I can't think of any. Matter of fact, they be coming up with my recommended videos and all.
Thank you. And they rapping about smoking each other. Hey, up y'all. That's the truth. Like he just said, that's some good shit. I'm so traumatized by the killings, I can't become a fan of any new rapper. I don't want to lose another favorite artist. Draco the Ruler. Draco the Ruler didn't even do drill music. That's the truth too. That's the truth. The fact though. The fact though. I don't even have to say them people to be at my door. I literally did a live where I said some shit just about the police, and the police called me. So that shit is crazy, man. Rest in peace to Ybcdul. My condolences to his family. But youngins, please let this be the end of this and the dead. Can we please finally be grown adult enough to understand that there is no future in this and the dead?
Right.
It's
You
no
know, I
future.
mean, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. And then, you know, I just see it like this, man. You know, when you start dissing dead people and stuff like that, you just find yourself on borrowed time.
Thank you. The most borrowed time. Time so motherfucking borrowed that is it for you. Man,
Yeah, man. As you
this
were
shit is
talking
sad.
about it, I did some digging. They're out there doing videos of dudes digging up graves, and I'm like, man, what are you guys doing, bro?
That's dude. That was Ybcdul.
And you think nothing was gonna happen? He think he was untouchable? Well, that man, look, that's crazy. See, that's the worst thing you can do. Is one thing to disrespect the dead, right? It's a whole nother thing to walk around thinking that nothing's gonna happen to you.
Right, man. Hey, that's the truth. Hey, Frank, a lot of times that shit do happen. A new rapper will come across your radar, and the next day the nigga's dead. What the fuck?
Yeah, not only they get dead in the street, my dudes is coming to their house getting shot up.
Oh, yes, that's how they was going in Philly. They were going. The Ybcdul folks went to the dude house and shot him in his house and his father. Yeah, but fit in the where, Immortal Highlight? Where they trying to fit in? A jail cell? Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Say Less. The internet era is causing a lot of people to lose perspective. Right. The internet making people think that they could do whatever with no consequence. And no, you cannot do that. You cannot run around talking about how you murdered somebody's family and then don't think that that family hear that shit and don't want you to feel the same pain they felt. You better get your shit together. But anyway, now let's talk about what we all here for. I know all y'all here for. Uncle Luke. Who's my man EJ.
I know you and I talked about this at great length yesterday.
Yes, sir. Uncle Luke What's up, EJ? What's up, bro? Y'all say what's up to my nephew EJ up in this joint. Let me give him his motherfucking flowers.
What's up, EJ?
So, Uncle Luke. Shit. Let me see if I can, EJ. I'm gonna see if I can. Let me try to work on it. So, Uncle Luke and I know y'all ready for this one. I know y'all know. I just was waiting. First of all, let me say before I go in that this shit was the biggest waste of time I ever seen in my adult life.
That's definitely like 2.5 hours of my life I ain't gonna get back.
Why? Yeah, why was you sitting there cussing all black people out? First of all, okay. So for those who don't know, Luke did a video going on Tariq about Tether. De facto, now this is really kind of why I'm doing this video. This is really what so look, man, let me just play some of this bullshit. Shouts out to Moxie Approved for cutting it down to just Luke's tether babble. First of all, what makes Luke think he can be a public speaker? Nigga, you could barely rap clear.
Oh shit.
This nigga literally had songs where he was just making them. That's not a song, nigga. You just yelling. Come on, man. Look, that's why I say, hell, my bro, man, look like old yellow, bro. Look at my nephew looking fly, y'all. I see my nephew looking cool and shit. That's my boy. And I gotta. It was something I had to do early. That's my bad, man. I'm gonna try to figure out a way to get it to you. I'm on the phone where I sent the link, so I can't go off and send you the link, or I'll be, But let me get on this shit real quick. I'm serious though, bro. I'm gonna try to get you in. I'm gonna see what I can do. So this is the first part. Yvette Carnell. Look, this how I know. This how you know Luther Campbell is off, y'all. This is how off Uncle Luke is. Young, I never thought I'd catch myself agreeing with Yvette Carnell and Tommy Sotomayor. This how you know, y'all. Luke's silly ass is way off base. Nigga, I'm not supposed to ever agree with Tommy Sotomayor and Yvette Carnell. I normally should never agree with them. Now, first of all, Luke, you don't like the word tether. I understand. When it applies to me, I wouldn't like it either. Just like if I was a coon, I couldn't stand that word. Why you think Roland Martin don't like you using the word coon? Because they use it on him. Am I lying? What is the only reason Roland Martin don't like the word? Hold up now. Let me tell you something. You can't be saying coon now. I won't let you use that. Why does Roland Martin not like the word coon?
Because you get called that. We call him that.
Exactly. You've been called that. So I wouldn't like it either. Luke don't like tether because now it's applying to him.
You tell me to get on the phone and call somebody. I'm calling somebody and nobody and everybody. I ain't finna profit this because I truly believe in this.
You ain't finna profit this. First of all, let's get it out the way. Luke was high as shit, y'all. Luke was high as Cootie Brown. I ain't finna profit red jello. What? What are you talking about? I ain't in the green jello. What?
This is slave deserve reparation.
You right.
I'm gonna go beat down doors, knock on doors, hand out papers and all that shit for people, for descendants of slaves who deserve reparation. But you're gonna tell me because I support Kamala Harris that you don't want my support. You're gonna tell me because my grandmother on my mother's side is from the Bahamas. No. You're gonna tell me because my daddy is from Jamaica. No. And then it gets worse. You're born here.
Huh? I'm trying to figure out what type of drunk nigger babble that was. Nobody is saying if you are Jamaican, Caribbean, African, you can't speak on behalf of reparations. You just don't speak for the collective of FBA. Nobody is saying that you can't go knock on doors and be an ally. Nobody is saying that you, if you gotta, like my brother Say Less. People don't know, my brother Say Less is Haitian. Nobody's ever gonna call Jeff no motherfucking tether without me slapping the shit out you. There is not nobody that's gonna call my man Jeff a tether without me slapping you. Why? Because Jeff has a track record of one, not only loving his blackness, but fighting for us as a collective here. Jeff is extra pro reparations, and he know he ain't getting nothing out of it. But any Haitian that Say Less ever catches saying some bullshit like, no, y'all don't deserve reparations, Jeff is on their ass with both feet. Jeff is kicking them in the ass with both feet. Jeff like, yo, shut the fuck up. If you don't got nothing good to say, I done heard him say it hundreds of times. Hey, yo, if you ain't FBA, you over here in this country living black, and then you talking about the people who made the way for you reparations, shut the fuck up if you ain't for it. You go somewhere, sit your ass down, shut the fuck up. Jeff calls everybody out who does that. Nobody's gonna call Jeff a tether. Jeff is our family. Say Less is our family. Luke, what you are doing, Luke, why people are calling you a tether, is you are not listening to what FBAs have to say and are trying to make us an enemy because you don't like the word tether. Slim, you're gonna have to get over that shit. And then trying to say that we call Malcolm X, first of all, Malcolm X's father is FBA, so that don't count. Second of all, nobody called Minister Farrakhan no tether. You know why? Let me explain this to you. Why nobody calls Minister Farrakhan a tether. Just the same way I just explained to you about Say Less. Bro, when you have a track record of fighting, going against the Peckerwood and fighting oppression, you are now in the struggle with us. You are now in the struggle with us. When you have a track record of putting it on the line for foundational Black Americans and loving your Blackness, that's enough for us. He said, Luke drunk off Ripple. EJ, I don't even know where you find Ripple at, but he probably is off Ripple.
I was gonna say 211.
That 211. I was gonna say Cisco.
In America, then that becomes the definition of Black American. You're not a Black American. Okay. Make that make sense. How are you going to get reparations passed and you didn't shit on the entire party? Not
Okay. Now I'm lost. Now I'm lost. Now I'm lost. We shitted on 90% of what part? What is he talking about? If he talking about it, because that's also what I'm talking about, selective shilling. If he talking about now, because I do criticize Tariq for this. You cannot keep telling me that Coke ain't shit and say, but I don't like Pepsi. No, nigga. It's clear what you doing. What's up, Sam May?
What's
You
up,
can't
General?
keep telling
bro.
me.
Yeah, man.
Right, you can't keep telling me that Coca-Cola ain't shit. Coca-Cola ain't shit. Coca-Cola ain't shit. But I'm not supporting Pepsi, though. Yes, you are, nigga. It's called process of elimination. We're not stupid. I love you, bro, but this is kind of selective shilling. You can't sit down and say that you can't. Well, for me, you can't say to me, hey, man, I'm not going to criticize the other side, nigga, then you partisan. So, yeah, I get what Luke trying to say, but you ain't articulate enough to actually convey your message. So the way it came out was, you shitted on 9% party. You shit on the party. I'm going to bring you up, EJ. You done shit on the party. Yeah, we was shit. Pop that Gucci. No. What the fuck are you talking about, man?
Black American. You're not a Black American. Okay. Make that make sense. How are you going to get reparations passed and you didn't shit on the entire party? 90% of the party is descendants of slaves.
Huh? Okay, Eric.
Lord have mercy.
LB, y'all come off of mute. I need to know what party is 90% descendant of slaves?
Yeah, I want to know that too, and I ain't never voted a day in my life. That's impossible.
Yeah,
How can he
Right.
and how can this Komodo dragon face ass nigga even calculate that? You know this dude's brain is just turning into much applesauce.
Bro,
I don't.
don't look, Eric. Now, EJ, I'm not gonna let you come on here and badmouth applesauce like that.
Right.
Applesauce is delicious and
You
good
did
for you,
bad my
and you will
applesauce.
not
What's wrong with you?
compare it to that nigga's brain.
He sound like Steve Harvey told, well, if you don't vote, it'll say what?
We's those Africans, man.
Don't look, EJ, it ain't his brain ain't applesauce. You know what it is? It's diarrhea. It's diarrhea. Wet
It's
shit.
it's not chocolate. This is doo doo, baby.
Yeah, this doo-doo, baby. That's what's in his brain.
Is that sexy red booty hole brown lip gloss?
Let's be honest, y'all. Luke was the male sexy red.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
Am I lying?
I can see that. Yeah, you ain't lying.
Yeah, yeah. So
He do seem
let's
like the
finish
he
this.
do seem he do seem like the type of nigga that was getting farted on in strip clubs back in the day, though. So I don't know if the brain damage is because of that. So I don't know.
Well, obviously it is, EJ. He was paying to get farted on in a strip club. Who pays to get farted on? Luke, a nigga who said, "Dude, bro, dude, bro, dude, bro."
He's a first ballot
When
Hall
I
of
first
Famer for
heard
the
that,
Ybcdul gang.
when I first heard that nigga screaming "Doo-doo brown" back in the day, I went, "Nigga, what if I ate collard greens? Then doo-doo green, doo-doo green, doo-doo green."
Doodoo brown.
If I eat corn, the same damn thing. Doodoo yellow.
Right, doo-doo yellow, doo-doo yellow. What the fuck are you talking about? Why is that even relevant in a song?
The black people in the Democratic Party, you just shit on that entire party. So I'm trying to find out at what point did Donald Trump and the Republican Party say that they're going to give you reparations?
Never, never.
Ever.
And you don't hear no nigga saying that with any good sense. LB, do you think there's a such thing as MAGA reparations? Yes or no?
No.
EJ, my young brother, do you think it's a such thing as MAGA reparations?
Hell no.
Have anybody on this panel ever in their life said, well, you know, Donald Trump might get us reparations? None of us think that. None of us think that. Again, he's trying to argue what I say, but he's not articulate enough to do it. What he's trying to say is, what he should be saying is, Brother Tariq, I don't understand how you can relentlessly go after the Democratic Party when you know that the Republican Party is just as racist as the Democratic Party. I think you should have just as much smoke for the Republicans as you do the Democrats. I do understand that you focus on the Democrats because most black people vote Democrat. I do understand that the Democrats are just as racist. Right. Thank you. I do understand that the Democrats are racist. But brother, you can't sit there and say, I'm not gonna criticize Donald Trump. That shit right there, no. That doesn't help us if you say you're gonna allow Donald Trump and Kamala Harris on your platform and you're not going to challenge him. It's not going to help us if Donald Trump gets on Tariq Nasheed's platform and Tariq Nasheed talk about, I'm not going to ask him no gotcha. No, bro. It ain't about gotcha. It's about holding his feet to the fire. I do not think, and I'm going to say that in front of everybody here, that what the journalists from the NABJ said, I don't think that was offline. I think what the journalists at the NABF said was totally in bounds. You can't. It's okay to ask Donald Trump, hey, after you'd have done all this motherfucking racist shit and said all this racist shit through your lifetime, why should we believe you and vote for you? It's okay to ask Donald Trump that. It's okay to ask Donald Trump this. Hey, man, you keep talking about black jobs. Nigga, you owned your own business. I don't see no black people coming out talking about how they used to work for you. It's okay to do that. But Luke, you're not doing that. You're not doing that. That's okay to ask. Hey, bro, why is it okay? Bruh, I had no problem with you calling Kamala out on her bad record because she got a bad record. I have no problem with that. But we got to call Donald Trump out on this bad record, man. We can't sit up here and say we can negotiate with a motherfucker who ain't done nothing but lie to everybody. Now, did I say anything wrong before I finish playing the rest of this shit, EJ and LB?
Nah, you ain't saying that wrong.
Nah, it was totally in bounds. You know, hey, all we do is ask the questions. It's not our responsibility how he handles it.
Thank you. Thank you. So that's all. But again, Luke is not saying any of this. Luke is saying, do bro, do bro, show the quotation. That's what he's saying. Matter of fact, I would rather hear that than the shit he's actually saying.
I can tell you one goddamn thing.
Tell me one.
I can tell you one goddamn thing.
Tell me one.
Pull it up.
Huh?
Why you got a
What?
problem,
Huh?
Mr. Tariq?
That's not
What the
telling
fuck?
me nothing. You just you said you could tell me something, then you started, then you said pull it up, and now you about to ask Tariq. Them farts that he was sniffing must have been laced with fentanyl.
They were laced with fentanyl, ketchup, and a scent of Sexy Red's lip gloss line.
Which one? The which lip gloss you think it was? Was it the gonorrheas?
Shit, it might have been the cum scent. I don't know.
Yeah,
The
it
yellow
might have been.
discharge.
Yeah, yellow discharge in his brain. Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. It's your birthday. No, it's not, nigga. Is it Leo?
I can see why I can see why kids say he ain't shit. Cause if I had a father like that, I wouldn't want to see him neither.
But right. This nigga. Seriously.
Of all the 2 Live Crew songs I've heard, I ain't heard a competent lyric come out of his mouth.
Thank you. Yeah. Let's be honest. That nigga been rapping for 40 years. And the most intelligent shit he's ever said is banned in the USA. I was banned in the USA. That's literally the most intelligent lyric I've ever heard Luke say.
Y'all crazy.
Lord have mercy.
That's the truth, EJ. That's the most intelligent. That I can feel that banned in the USA. I mean, he ain't really have nothing else after that, EJ. But he did say that.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie. I don't got no 2 Live Crew CDs in my collection, so I ain't gonna lie.
Nobody does. I just said the most intelligent thing he said since he been rapping. Don't nobody got that shit.
Nobody. I don't even got that.
Yeah, I don't
True,
got none
bro.
of
What's
that
up,
shit in my
Akeem?
collection.
Right. So this shit was crazy. But let's finish with the attack on foundational Black America.
By this tether.
Because according to
See, this is what Luke isn't understanding. He's letting a beef with Tariq turn into animosity for all FBA. And a lot of us, we don't have a problem identifying ourselves as FBA, but that don't mean, well, first of all, the shit that Luke said, none of us said that shit. Nobody, I've never heard Eric say every immigrant is a tether. Every time Eric come on Tariq stage, Eric is going after foreign tethers who have blatantly disrespected Black Americans, foundational Black Americans. And they don't just diss foundational Black Americans. A lot of times, I heard Eric getting on the note. He was like, damn, he don't even
They be
like
dissing their
other
own
Jamaicans.
people.
Thank you.
We looking at you, Akon.
Yes.
Busta Rhymes, bitch ass nigga up there at
Yes.
that concert looking like the Chili's logo. He was up there wearing that red dress. I seen you, nigga.
Yeah, Busta Rhymes out here being a alleged Busta ass.
Busted Rhymes. Word to your brother.
Got you all the check.
I can tell you one goddamn thing.
Tell us
Pull
one.
it up.
Okay.
Why you got a problem, Mr. Tariq, with Minister Farrakhan and Malcolm X? Because
Wow.
Who's the problem? Hold
What in
on.
the hell?
Eric, LB, weren't we at the rally for reparations?
Yeah.
I
Where
wasn't
was
there,
he
but
at?
I
He
heard
wasn't
about
there.
it and showed my support.
Maybe
But
he
we
was
know
at
I
that
was
much
one
about
of
there.
the
them
SC wasn't
bars,
there.
one of them local bars down in Florida, playing his old 2 Live Crew songs or something. I don't know.
You know
He
that nigga
wasn't
was at
there.
AD,
Chuck. You know that nigga was at Chuck E. Cheese performing.
more than likely. Eric, look at my damn, you see my thumbnail? That's me, my son, and Rizza at the rally for reparations. Why do I bring that up, y'all? Because, y'all, if Tariq got a problem with Minister Farrakhan, it's the weirdest problem I ever seen. He got such a problem that he invites people from Farrakhan's organization. He got such a problem with Farrakhan that he constantly says he's he's one of the most influential and powerful black men in the country. He always says how he loves Farrakhan. And then he hires the FOI. So my thing is this. If I got a problem with somebody, would I be paying them? What y'all think?
Not that I don't think
Nah,
so.
that sound ass
I don't.
backwards. That's a
That
waste of
would be
money.
counterproductive to criticize somebody then pay him at the same time.
Right.
You know what? I don't
You
like you
ain't
so
shit
much.
but a tether.
Hey,
Let me
hey,
go and
BZ,
give
they
you
be like, you know
20,000
what?
for
I
security.
hate you so much. I'm going to pay you $1,000 to be my security. $1,000 a week.
Yeah.
I can't stand you though,
$1,000
but
an
Boy,
you know what? I'm gonna
shit.
pay you.
I do that all day.
hour. What you say? Motherfucker, if you don't like me, hey,
Yeah,
we
if you don't
need
like
more
me,
motherfuckers
nigga,
that
we
don't like
need.
us like
Yeah,
that.
hell yeah. Pay me on that. You can pay me to just hate on me every day, nigga. Shit. I'll stay away from you as long as that check coming, motherfucker. And this why I did a
Right.
Twitter space about this nigga, man. I did that like a couple of days ago, roasting this motherfucker, man, because it
Oh,
needed
I
to be
was
said.
listening. I was listening. I don't know if you saw me, but I was
According to,
there.
because according to him and his little group, Malcolm X, Minister Farrakhan is a tether, and they can't speak on behalf of black people here in America.
Okay.
I'm telling you,
I'm
man, that
about to
Ripple
do
is
stuff.
tearing his ass up.
Well, this is
Right.
my thing.
It is.
How did Farrakhan get in this conversation to begin with? Farrakhan ain't had
Because
nothing to do with this conversation. How did he just get lumped into that? Man, you know what?
I'm glad Rizza Islam said that same thing when he comes up. Rizza actually says that same thing. I mean, seriously. Rizza Islam actually says that. Damn. They doing you like that, Mark Wunderlich? You said you can't even comment on LB channel unless you agree to more YouTube shit. Is that what's happening to me? Because I can't comment on certain people channel either.
They've
Yeah,
been
Mark
giving me
Wonderlick got a
warnings and
ranch.
shit
I don't
about my.
understand how you can't comment.
They've been giving me warnings and shit about the comments I leave on certain pages. I'm like, what the hell?
They've been giving me that. They've been giving me that too. E. They telling me I can't call people morons and dumbasses. They said I can't use the word idiot, moron, or dumbass.
I got suspended for a week for roasting Dr. Umar Johnson on my page. I'm like, what type of shit is this? This nigga can kiss. This nigga can kiss bitches who be putting their toenails in their nose, but I can't roast this nigga. Like, come on, man.
Nah, you can't do none of that. Let me explain something to you. YouTube ain't having that shit. And it ain't
Yeah,
Dr.
I know.
Umar doing it. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
YouTube
they
ain't
doing.
having that.
I've been through this over the couple of years. I know how they get down. They change shit every 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
That's what him and his group say.
So who first of all, we not a fucking group.
Lineage, you idiot.
We're a,
You know he don't know the
we're a
difference.
lineage of people. We're a lineage of people with a different ethnicity. That's the first thing, you fucking goober. You
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 know this what
fucking
happens when you
gecko.
wipe your ass with sandpaper. This nigga ain't used to using toilet tissue, so you know it's kind of hard for him to know the
Look,
difference.
you gotta understand when you part gecko, Eric, your brain don't fire exactly like human. You can't be half gecko, half human, and then think. So which one of us said that Malcolm X and Farrakhan are tethers and can't speak on behalf of the black community. If you said that, press 1. If Luke is a lying, gap-toothed, frog-faced bastard, press 2.
I press 2.
I press 2 all day, and I'm gonna say this: I'd rather have Malcolm X and Farrakhan speak for us than some of these niggas, even in our own lineage, that have
Thank you.
yeah, like come on now, I'd rather have them speak for us than some of these niggas that actually ain't doing nothing and they got the resources to do it.
Hey, bro, this is the funny shit. Why? This is my problem, okay? If you are non-FBA and you have a problem with the word tether, you could eat a dick, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because you don't have a problem when we call Clarence Thomas a coon. Huh? Crickets. Again, if
Right.
you are a non-FBA and you have a problem with us using the word tether, you can eat a dick. Because when we call foundational Black Americans who undermine us coons and sellouts and sambos, y'all right there with us calling them that. Y'all right next to us calling these niggas out for the coons that they are. So when we call a foreign coon a tether, you supposed to be right beside us calling them you supposed to be, especially if you from their ethnic, from their lineage, you supposed to say, hey man, what type of tether shit are you doing? Slim, you make all of us look bad when you do this tether bullshit. You you cooning right now, and these people fought so we could be here. That's the shit they talk about. That's why they call you a tether. So just like y'all use coon and we can use coon, y'all can use tether too. All it is calling out coons with a immigrant background. That's all you're doing. When you call somebody a tether, all you saying is you are a coon with an immigrant background. That's all we saying. Agree or disagree, fellas?
Agree.
Agree, 100%.
So Luke, you can eat a dick, you big teeth bastard. But let's finish.
That's how they define what a tether is. See, it can't be for Kamala Harris. It can't be for Luther Campbell. It can't be for any other.
Shit.
Hold on, nigga. What did Kamala Harris and Luther Campbell do that was the equivalent of Minister Farrakhan and Malcolm X? Okay, all right.
The nerve of some
I'm
of these
so
niggas.
mad. I'm sweating right now. Eric, LB, y'all say something right now. I got to drink some water. I'm mad
All
right
right,
now.
man.
Go ahead.
I'm mad. Let me stop. But this is what happens when you smoke crack and drink alcohol at the same time. Cause niggas like this, they don't have anything to do constructive in their life, so he just trying to cause chaos and confusion. And I'm gonna say this, man. A lot of you bitch niggas on Twitter, and y'all know who y'all are, coming in these spaces talking crazy, making stupid titles in these spaces, trying to call Malcolm X a tether, trying to just make shit out of you just trying to make something out of nothing. Y'all ain't making no damn sense. And I'm gonna say this in anybody's face, and I'm gonna say this in any Twitter space. I'd rather have a non-FBA like Malcolm, like Farrakhan, or anybody else who's been fighting for our people over the past 100+ years, or through the beginning of time, to have any of you niggas who are of FBA lineage speak for us. Cause I can listen to Farrakhan all day, every day. You might not agree with everything that he does, but his fight and his battle against white supremacy over the past 50+ years, man, I can't question that because a lot of you niggas is too scared to even pull up when something going on with your kids at the school with one of these police officers when one of these police officers slamming your kids on the ground. So I can't say anything disrespectful about that when it comes to, the brother Minister Louis Farrakhan. If Malcolm X was still alive today, because he got killed unjustly, I'll be following his lead, just like all the other brothers on this panel would. Who the fuck is Luther Campbell trying to compare somebody to Malcolm X or Louis Farrakhan's statue? You ain't did nothing, let alone anything that they have done in their lives, let alone anything that Malcolm X has did in his short life. So for you to be trying to compare Shang Tsung, Collard Green, Chameleon, Kamala Harris to a person like Minister Louis Farrakhan and goddamn Malcolm X or even anybody else of our lineage, they're just real ass backwards. And that crack cocaine is definitely killing you. I don't know if you be taking the pipe from Joe Biden's son, but you just need to sit down and just go to a psychiatric ward. Now I see why your kids don't fuck with you. There's numerous videos of this nigga's kids shitting all on him. And this is why. This dude is a
my
drunk,
thing.
reptilian ass nigga.
This is my thing, L. So how a nigga who gave us Pop That Coochie gonna compare himself to the honorable brother Omar Wally, Malcolm X? LB, speak on that. How does a man who gave us Pop That Coochie think he can speak?
It's fucking blasphemy, man.
He's on the level of Malcolm X.
I mean that type of talk that, shit what your mama gave ya. That's just blasphemous. I mean, I swear to God, man. I'm like, look, man, this is the danger of having every celebrity and athlete, entertainer coming out there, running their mouth off recklessly and all that, and then we're not supposed to challenge them. Now, Luther Campbell has made his living off the backs of foundational Black Americans going up buying his bullshit albums. I don't got no 2 Live Crew music. I don't plan on never having no 2 Live Crew music, but he made his lifestyle off the Black American. So what possesses him to then all of a sudden, because he wants to cash out, he wants to, have all this hellfire and brimstone because we challenged Kamala Harris for the presidency that she vying for. And then, well, you don't go do support for Donald Trump. How do you mean? What do you mean? Why you think Couch 2024 is a thing? You think we just saying that because it's a good campaign slogan? Hell no. Neither side is offering anything. So as far as I'm concerned, when you do nothing, you get nothing.
Preach, bro. That's real motherfucking speed. Let's finish listening to this goat mouth bastard.
That man, a black woman who has mother and daddy who are from the islands. No, it's got to be for all of us. You can't separate us. Oh,
no. You got CARICOM, nigga.
No. What he just said was, you can't separate him, Kamala, Farrakhan, and Malcolm. You can't separate us. Oh no. You can't. Basically, what he's trying to say is, if him and Kamala are tethered, then all of them are tethered. No, nigga, it's just, look, EJ, this the logic he used. And y'all gonna feel me on this. Because Clarence Thomas and Jesse Lee Peterson are coons. Me, you, and LB are coons too. You can't separate us.
Good Lord. I ain't never had no
Jesse
business
Lee
on
Peterson
my
got a
face
thing
when I
for
wake up.
chorizo anyway.
That's what he's saying, y'all.
Look, that's exactly what he's saying. And that can't be any further from the truth.
Right. If we're going to use his logic, then we can't separate us from any other coon because we all got FBA lineage. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard. Me and David Clark ain't the same, nigga. We not the same.
Yeah, we don't be running around here with cowboy hats talking about black people should be put in the ground and all that.
Thank you. So nah, man. This is all a bad faith argument you make it. Luke, you are not like motherfucker Say Less. No, you're not. You not like Kid Gravity. No, you're not.
So that little leader gets on Twitter and say, "Oh, Luke trying to compare himself to Malcolm X and Minister Farrakhan." No, that's all you got to say.
You just did.
I wanted to ask your first of all to answer your co-host question. Your co-host asked
he got dementia. He can't remember.
Asked a good question about how do you go from Pan-Africanist to FBA to calling people tethers or whatever. But there's a history to that that a lot of people don't know. ADOS, American Descendants of Slavery, came first. And if you go back into Tariq's timeline, you'll see him tweeting ADOS, ADOS, ADOS. And then he decided to adopt Claude Anderson's language of FBA so that he could have something that was his and that he owned and that he could make money off of. So that's where that comes from. In terms of money off of it? Yes, to make money off of. In terms of the usage of the word tether, we don't use that because
that shit right there, I'm not gonna let slide, Yvette Carnell. It's certain shit that I'm going to speak on later on in this live that I seen Brother Tariq do that is very questionable and I'm not on board with. However, he did not create FBA just to make money off it. If that's the case, listen, this was the part with her that made me mad. She did okay, except for that part right there. I had to stop. Bro, Strappy, stop with the bullshit, okay?
I'm telling you,
You
that
making
bulldog
it
in
seem
that chopper
like
suit acting crazy. She blocked me too.
exactly.
I just want to say that. Had to roast her ass on Twitter.
Because the way she acting is that if anybody uses the letters, if anybody says FBA, oh, Tariq instantly get $1 in his bank account. Bitch, that's not the case. No, he thought of FBA just like you thought of ADOS. He was rocking with you. Ain't tell the truth right there. He was rocking and we was rocking with ADOS at first. Why did we change? Because you start talking about vote blue no matter who.
Democratic now.
And we start pointing out policies. We was like, it's certain motherfuckers, we can't vote blue. Well, you can't vote for the Republican, he racist. Oh, you're absolutely right. But I can't vote for the Democrat because they buck dancing and ain't offering me shit.
It's derogatory. We do, however, feel that Kamala Harris is not us and we are not her. Okay? Now,
that's pretty common sense. I don't want to take you down, Drew. Let her talk. Please don't cut her off. Don't cut no guest off. Please, I'm trying to be patient.
Y'all, I want everybody to put a mental Rolodex down and remember right here at 5:29, he said he don't want to cut no guest off. I want y'all to remember that. I want everybody in the chat room to remember.
This nigga just told off.
Right, Eric. No, don't give up the ghost yet, Eric. I want everybody to remember he said he don't want to cut no gas off.
Go ahead, Miss Yvette, I'm sorry.
No, but I have no problem with the questions, but I just wanted to make sure that everybody understood the origin story. It's all out there. It's still on the timeline. It's still in my shows. It's still, the history is still, a lot of it is still on Tariq's timeline, how he transitioned from Pan-Africanist to ADOS to then FBA. So
Miss Yvette, you finished? I don't want to cut you off.
No, go right ahead. I'm finished.
I want to ask you a question, Miss Yvette.
Sure, go ahead.
So if Kamala Harris is not black enough, then why is Malcolm and Minister Farrakhan black enough? Or are they not black enough? Can Minister Farrakhan speak on behalf of black people?
Minister Farrakhan.
Go ahead. Goofy ass nigga.
Well, Minister Farrakhan can do whatever he likes. What we're saying is that we do not share a lineage. Now, you can come over here the same way we have. Listen, when Ybcdul Diallo, if every black immigrant, Botham Jean has gotten killed or murdered by police, we tend to show up for y'all. We don't say, hey, we're not going to show up for that person because they're a black immigrant. But we do understand that Kamala cannot run on being black, because what being American black in this country means is that you come from American chattel slavery. So if you say she's the first black president, the way people usually understand that and hear that is that she is an American Black person that comes out of that struggle in America. So what I'm saying is that she cannot run on that. What Kamala Harris has to run on top.
So Minister Farrakhan cannot say he's Black.
He can say he's Black.
Did she say at any point in time, guys, that Minister Farrakhan can't say he's Black? I thought I heard her say he could do what he wants.
I heard her say that too. Unless he had the strap on in her mouth. So, you know, I ain't hear nothing different.
He must have some of that doo-doo brown in his ears.
He can't say he's Adolf. He can say he's Black all day. But the point is,
so you would have had
now who didn't hear that? Who didn't hear that though? We ain't gonna focus on that, Eric. We just gonna focus on what she just said.
Right. Mr. Doodle didn't hit it. You right.
Yeah, she just said, yeah, he can say he Black. That's not a problem. He just can't say he Adolf's FBA because he not.
Say he's Black. You do know that. And he does say he fights for Black people rights. You do know that, right? You do know that. You know that. So if Minister Farrakhan ran for president of the United States, will you have the same smoke that you have for Kamala Harris as you have for Minister Farrakhan?
Eric, answer that again for all of us. My bad, I muted myself. Answer that for all of us again, please.
I won't have no problems for Minister Louis Farrakhan running for president. I'll be the first nigga down there with my damn vote all day, every day.
I be in line with a final call, a bean pie, and a bow tie on. Vote for Farrakhan.
I miss work to go vote for that brother, man.
Thank you. I will take a day off like a holiday to vote for Minister Farrakhan if he ran for president.
And I go to work every day. So shit, I have to miss work that day. Y'all ain't gonna see me. I'm finna go vote for the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan.
Look at what say. Let's just say, my issue is that we're getting distracted and talking about everything but what? Tangibles.
Yep.
And that's the truth. And I'm gonna get on that after we get off of this. I am gonna get on that because that's what the selective shilling is talking about. And I may make some people mad, but I don't give a fuck. The truth don't care who tell it.
If he say I'm running as a Black man for president, and I'm be the second Black president of the United States, so you would call him a tether, and you would have the same.
I've already told you I don't use that term. I've already told you.
Okay, you're right. I'm sorry, but you have the same smoke for him as you have for her.
She just said no. She just said no. She would not have the same smoke for Farrakhan as Kamala.
Drano, Uncle Luke, you know that shit causes long-term memory loss.
You know what crack with Drano is called, Eric? Do you know what that's called?
Nah.
Crystal meth. That's what it's called, Eric.
Oh yeah, that Heisenberg meth, that crystal blue sensation, the Heisenberg.
Yeah, you think he's smoking the blue or the purple? They say the white boys say the purple the best.
Shit, it might be multicolored like a pack of Skittles, so it might be doing some of everything to him.
Look at say, let's say, my man been partying for a long time. Nigga, you forgot what somebody just said 12 seconds ago. That's the truth. I ain't think, but man, the drugs, y'all right. The drugs fucking that man up. Slim, somebody just said, she answered your question 12 seconds ago. And you still, okay.
Well, hold on 1 second. Let me answer that. But I'm going to answer it in a nuanced way. I have criticized Farrakhan for different things.
Yes, she has.
Here's what I will say, though, about NOI. NOI does have a history of helping people who have, especially men, ADOS men and Black men, who have been in trouble, who have been incarcerated. So I think that would be Farrakhan would have something more to run on if he ran than just saying I'm Black. Kamala does not. have that.
Now, I think everybody, no matter who you want to vote for, can agree with what she just said. She just said, damn. Do you read that one right there, EJ? That's a good one.
He the dude from Mike Tyson's Punch Out. I'm just ready for retirement.
Glass Joe. That's no bullshit.
I'm just ready to retire, nigga.
That nigga sound punch drunk right now.
Don't dance around it.
No, but he can't. But no, he doesn't get to run.
No. Let her answer.
There would be more for him to run on. Kamala Harris doesn't even have a platform right now. What I'm telling you is Kamala Harris cannot run on just being black because she is not black in the same way we are black. And neither is Farrakhan. His history is different. His lineage is different. His background is different. His people's contribution to America is different than American descendants of slavery. He is not the same. Now, we appreciate the contributions of anybody who comes to this country and adds to that, and we will judge you based on the contribution you have made individually. But you do not get to come here and say you are the descendants of slaves and sharecroppers and Jim Crow and Reconstruction and try to own that and try to shoehorn
when did she
that.
Do that?
That's what we not had.
When did she do that? When did she say she was a descendant of chattel slavery?
Her supporters did that. I don't think.
I don't give a damn. You said
she and when she adopted.
Listen, now again, these are a bunch of people who are angry about the word tether and want to vote for Kamala no matter what the cost is. Because again, she just said her supporters are doing that. I don't think she ever, and then she cut her off.
She never said that. She never said that ever.
You don't have to say that explicitly, man.
Then that's your mistake.
That's your mistake. Ma'am, don't kill me. No, I can do whatever I want to do.
Okay, listen. When you're yelling at each other, we can't hear either one of you. And I'm respecting Lou's wishes.
Where's the
receipt? Letting him bring people up. I'm letting everybody talk. But I don't want to have a headache tonight. So
but the thing, didn't he say
that to
if
Uncle
you come up here, have your receipts?
Come on.
Absolutely.
And you told Kamala Harris under the bus, have your receipts. So I think I just heard, and I'm going to go off mute, that the young lady said Minister Farrakhan and Malcolm X can speak on behalf of Black people. I thought I heard that. Maybe I might be wrong, but I let her.
What nigga? She said it 20 minutes ago, and you act like you didn't hear it. Now you... Okay.
Brain damage.
Back to what Jeff said, man. This man been partying for a long time.
Come back and say
he likes to party all the time.
But that's the trick bag where they are trying to wiggle their way out. That's why the commander and leader ain't coming up and but I like this lady. She's something else. But the bottom line, ma'am, y'all get your information from these sources where the lady asked a clear question, and we're going to let her answer that. Where did she say that she was a descendant of slaves? Come on. She asked come on, Yvette. She asked a straight pointed question. Where did she say it? Do you have any receipts?
I already answered this question. Let me say this too, because this.
Okay. I must be missing because my son was ordering something on the phone. Okay. So can you say it again? Where did she say that?
I want to have a nuanced conversation with y'all.
Let's do that.
Okay, let's do that.
But wait, before wait, Yvette. Before you have that nuanced, Yvette, before you have that nuanced conversation,
this bitch,
please answer the question. Did Kamala Harris
just answered the question multiple
Vice
times?
President of the United States
went real man.
ever say that she was a descendant of slaves? Once you answer that question, you can get as nuanced as you want to. But please,
okay, because we just heard LB and EJ and myself Maybe it was just us three though. In the chat room, press 1 if y'all already heard Yvette answer the goddamn question.
You know what, Uncle Luke, you're gonna have to keep saying it over and over again.
You gotta write it down on a post-it, EJ, and put it on his refrigerator.
You know that nigga write his checks in Crayola color, so
Yeah.
he don't know no better.
Yeah, I do this because I love us, but this shit is frustrating.
That question. And if you can't answer that question, we're going to have to move on to somebody else.
Huh? Watch this. I think somebody gonna intervene. Oh, of course, YouTube gonna have a fucking commercial. I think somebody gonna intervene and actually say, "Hey, Slim." I mean, she did answer the question. Y'all just don't want to listen to the fucking answer.
Knowing them, when they say that, they're gonna kick them off stage like the cowards they are.
Yeah,
Come on, go in that damn
that's
space.
what they did to him.
That's why I made my own space, because nigga, I ain't even finna give you the power to do that.
Listen, E. Look.
But please answer that question. And if you can't, move on to somebody else.
Because you ain't gonna hear dude voice again. Watch this, E. He gonna say, I think that's unfair. Because she answered your question. And dude, you're never gonna hear this guy's voice again, y'all. What the fuck?
I think that's unfair because she said that she never said it, but supporters did. So I don't think that's a fair question. Come on, Miss Yvette. It's a double mute.
Sorry, Miss Yvette, it's a double mute, but I want to hear, because I didn't hear it before. Has Kamala Harris ever said she was a descendant of slaves? No. This is my third time saying this. Well, this is the first time that I've heard you, so that's why I asked you again.
Well, maybe if you talk more than
like,
maybe if
except
you
the
listen
ring
more than
one
you
heifer.
talk, you would have heard it.
Right, because you was too busy trying to overtalk her and be butthurt.
You the damn co-host, but you got cotton balls in your mouth.
You got them in her mouth, her ears, and guess what? She took them out her ass.
Go ahead and get nuanced. I just wanted to make it clear that Kamala Harris never claimed to be a descendant of slaves. Okay.
I hope it's clear to everyone. But here's the thing. I want you all to go up. What is Kamala Harris's song that she's using right now? What is the song? What is her song, her campaign stump song?
Okay,
It's Freedom by Beyonce. I want you to go and look up what that song means.
Now look, see, I'm with EJ on that. This was a dumbass point though, Strap.
Fuck about no damn Beyonce.
I don't care what song she using. Don't do that. See, you made your argument bad when you did that. I can't lie. She made her up. She using the song Freedom. Okay. That don't make me think she FBA because she listening to Freedom.
She could have used fucking Hogan's American Man, and I still wouldn't fucking care.
Yeah. But now what she trying to say is, E, that her using that Beyonce song tricks people into thinking she FBA. No, I'm with you. No, the fuck it don't.
Curry spices all over them panties.
Right. She could play Hulk Hogan, I Am a Real American. I know she's not a blonde white guy.
Kamala Harris doesn't have to say. There are certain things that you don't even need to say. You suggest those things. You suggest that you're fighting for a certain group of people, even if you're not those people. Barack Obama did the same thing.
Come on, Yvette, don't do that. Come on, Yvette. You turn into a conspiracy theorist, Yvette. You're talking about songs and lyrics and things like that, and you want to claim that because she got the Freedom song, she's trying to say that she indirectly descended a slave and chattel slave and all. You can't do that, Yvette. You know you can't do that.
But I have to agree with the lizard on that. And look, Eric, we gotta give crickets to the lizard when the lizard is right, y'all.
I'm giving this nigga Nigerian flies.
Right. Oh, you gave him a Nigerian fly. I'm gonna give him a cricket. I'm gonna give him a cricket. One of them new alien crickets, though, not the black old school cricket.
Okay. I will give him some
You know
roaches
them
though, but they
brown
scatter
crickets
away
that
too
look like
fast.
spiders? You know what I'm talking about, y'all? Them brown crickets that look like spiders, the new crickets now.
They look like cicadas. Them want to be flying on top of your car.
You
Oh
know
shit.
exactly what I'm talking about. These crickets are
Yeah,
new now, y'all. I don't know what the fuck
yeah.
happened.
Damn,
Hey,
crickets
you know,
evolving
a
like
couple years
Pokemon
ago,
out here.
them things be flying on. It come around every 17 years. I remember Lisa talked about it in one of her videos. These they call cicadas. My biggest
No,
shit.
not cicadas. No, I know about cicadas. I'm talking about these new brown crickets. I'm gonna tell you something. They look like spiders. They don't got as many. The crickets we grew up on, L, are black, right,
Yeah, them the type I use as bait.
bro? Jabari just saw one of them today and went, "That's the biggest, funniest roach I ever saw." I said, "No, that's a cricket." He said, "That's a cricket?" I thought they were light brown with all them legs like a spider. I said, "Yeah, I don't know where them crickets came from."
They came out of
It's no
somebody's
bullshit.
laboratory in China. Let me be quiet.
Or nah, they came from they just like everything else that come here. We bring so many immigrants over here, people don't even talk
Yeah, you're
about
right.
that. Certain immigrants from South America bring bugs, like bed bugs was rampant. Anybody could tell you bed bugs was rampant in Mexico. Rampant in Mexico. We ain't the only time us as black people ever heard of bed bugs was when we were saying our prayers and we was like, is it really a such thing as bed bug? All of a sudden, immigration went crazy. And where did the bed bug epidemic start? Hotels. Who works in hotels? Yeah. I'm just keeping it a gangster.
Illegal
Uh,
aliens. Don't let
Thank
illegal
you.
sleep tight. Don't let the
immigrants.
bed bugs bite.
Thank you. It is not black immigrants did not bring none of these weird ass bugs here. That is all Hispanic immigrants.
But honestly, we get away from the topic of the room. Because I didn't think this was going to turn into a Kamala Harris. No, it was. It was going to turn into that. That's what was going there because that's half of the issue. But Yvette, again, I'm going back to Yvette. I like you. You're a very smart lady, intellectual lady. If it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. Correct? You don't believe in that. So if
Okay. All right. I just got totally confused. Why did he use that, Eric? Help me, man. What did you hear?
I
What
don't
did you
know.
hear?
I'm telling you, he doing something with his drugs, man. He mixing his drugs with his alcohol, so I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
That's true too, Maxwell. That's true too. That a
What's
lot of
good
the
for
cockroach.
what's good for these hoes? Good for my bank account. They gonna treat me right? Yep,
Yeah,
ma'am.
I'm
Yes,
like,
sir. Mm-hmm.
okay, sure. Wow. Under what context are you bringing this up? Huh?
you say if you say that islanders, parents of islanders, or what you say you don't use the tether. If you say that they can't speak on behalf of black people,
Okay. All right. Again, see, this is why I'm playing this. I never thought I would have to defend Strappy. I'm not going to answer. I'm going to ask my brothers for the fifth time. Did she ever say Islanders can't speak up on behalf of foundational Black Americans? Go.
I never heard her say that, so I don't know if he got something up his nose. You know, his nose nostrils are taking too much cocaine up his nose, so he might need to lay down. I can tell that his son is doing something that's not specific to this topic, and he's trying to keep as far distance away from his father, because you know when you get that, you know when you have that older person in your family, and they'll just call you up at 1:35 in the morning, and they'll just be talking for about 35 minutes, and you will just still be asleep. Uncle Luke the type of nigga that'll just talk to you and you just like out of the house, but he's still talking to you like you still there.
He just watched me leave. And let me tell you something else, Bob, what you should do. Nigga, I'm in my car down the street. How is he talking to me? All right, let's.
In this country, then that means you're saying it to Minister Farrakhan and you're saying it to Malcolm X.
Now, she said this 30 times. This will be the 31st time that she says Minister Farrakhan can speak on behalf of Black people because he has a record and a history that shows he will fight for Black people specifically.
I mean, look, when you got a situation where people talk fast and listen slow, you know you miss stuff, right? So, like,
come on,
I'm just saying.
Right. I know Eric gonna laugh at this. Hey, y'all, and this nigga continuously tries to put himself in the same class as Malcolm X and Minister Farrakhan. Somehow, the Million Man March. I know Eric, but let me finish, bro.
Damn, I want to hit this nigga with a Yellow Pages book.
Nah, Eric, because somehow, bro, the Million Man March and the ballad and the bullet speech that Malcolm X made is the same. Pop that cootie, pop that cootie, baby, pop the cootie.
You know, when this nigga do drugs, he be doing the bankhead bounce. His head just be bobbing everywhere, so he don't know no better.
That shit crazy, man. I'm like, how could Uncle Luke equate to put him in the same breath as a Malcolm X and a Louis Farrakhan? I'm like, hey man, I don't know where you getting that cocaine from, but you need to get off that shit.
So real quick, EJ,
that shit
EJ.
been stepped on by salsa dancers from Peru. That shit real bad.
Real quick, EJ, give me a phrase that's popular with Malcolm X. Can you give me one, EJ or LB? Real quick, a phrase that you know is attributed to Malcolm X.
By any means necessary.
There you go. By any means necessary. Let's fucking Dr. Khaled. The white man is the devil. Or Minister Farrakhan, Million Man March. So if somebody's sitting here telling me that, hey, in my head is the same as by any means necessary. Man, if this man don't eat several penises.
This is a sick Negro.
Thank you. Look, that's the phrase. This is a sick Negro. And we are listening to one right now. Let me go and finish playing. Like Jeff said, this man, sometimes y'all gotta put the party favors down.
Do you agree or disagree?
I agree that none of those people have ADOS as their lineage, and they should not.
They didn't say that. They did not say that. The question is, the problem that we're having, and I'm trying to have the problem that we're having is you guys side coming with these conspiracy theories as if they're saying that they deserve reparation in the songs and that these folks, you're putting words in these folks' mouth. These folks never said that they were descendants of slaves. They never said any of those things. But because they're saying that I'm born here, I'm Black here, and I
want y'all to listen to that right there. That right there is telling you what this is really all about. This has nothing to do with FBA. This has something to do with Luke's feelings being hurt. Because all he keeps bringing it back to him.
Black American You guys are saying that you can't say that. They didn't say I'm a descendant of slaves. Well, because you use a black woman song, that means you trying to cake like you're a descendant of slave. That's what y'all coming up with in your own mind.
Malcolm X is ADOS, first of all, because by our criteria, you only have to have one parent. So I don't know what's
come on now.
Go to the website. No.
Your leader, Tariq the Sheik. He's not your leader.
I lead Tariq. Tariq doesn't lead me. He's stealing from us. We don't steal from him.
He's no one leads you.
Now we've been getting somewhere. So you're Adolf.
See now, right there.
Hey, can I say something real quick?
Yes, you can. Go, bro.
All right. So this is why I can't stand. Now, Tariq has for a long time said that the code is the leader, right? But now you got these tethers like Uncle Luke coming in trying to make Tariq the leader when he himself has said that the code is the leader. So why we got people coming here trying to switch things up just to fit a narrative and all that? And then on top of that, the conversation not going anywhere because again, we're focusing on tangibles and he's all triggered by a goddamn tether word.
Thank you. It goes back to what saying that shit.
And if it don't apply to you, you shouldn't even be getting out of your Dookie Stain drawers, man. Because if it don't apply to you, and if you're not a tether, hit dogs are hollering right now. Uncle Luke is showing his bitch ways. So if you a tether and you walk like a tether, sound like a tether, smell like a tether, think like a tether, you are a tether. So the newspaper has been smacked up on your nose like a dog when he piss on himself. So you basically out here exposing yourself and you putting yourself in that tether category. So you can't get mad at people like Tariq or anybody else on this panel that call you a tether. You by definition are a tether by your actions.
And back to your point, EJ, you keep putting yourself in that frying pan, champ. You keep putting yourself in that frying pan, champ. Nobody was even talking about you. People was talking about, hey, you was shilling for Kamala, but that was it.
Oh, you're Adolf. You're not FBA, correct?
No, Adolf. FBA came later. Adolf came first.
So Luke, can I ask you another question? All right. So Adolf, right? It means American descendant of slavery. Now, is that United States Americans who descended of slavery?
American descendants of slavery.
No, hold on. Let me finish.
This is stupid dumb nigga right here. Listen to this smart dumb nigga right here.
Is that American descendant of slavery, or is that United States American descendants of slavery? Because
it's a tether-ass question to answer, and you know the answer to the
question. That's a moron-ass question to ask, bro. Listen, wow.
Yeah, technically, American descendants of slavery can be any of the American countries.
Dumbass. What country is called America? Go. Central America is literally part of a continent. South America is literally part of a continent. North America is literally continent. The United States of America is the only America. Canada is not America. You are not an American descendant of slaves if you're from Canada, because this country is called Canada. If you are from Panama, if you are from anywhere in South America, like Venezuela or any of those places, those countries literally have names.
Up and down the Western Hemisphere, because there were slaves all over the place. So technically, I can call myself. Hold on. Let me finish. Because technically, I can call myself an American descendant of slavery because my family comes from descendant of slaves in Jamaica. Somebody that, but not by your definition, but
Jamaica is not America.
Fucking Caribbean, you idiot.
It's literally called the Caribbean, not the Americas. See what I mean?
Drew, let her explain it because we want to know. Yeah, because somebody from Colombia can say that they're Adolfs because technically, because you can say it's your definition, but I can say, well, that's my definition too. No, hold on. So, let her define what's an Adolf? Can you do that? Go ahead.
Yes, American.
I know you asked a great question.
American descendants of slavery in the United States of America. 1619, Reconstruction, Civil War, that. So we don't need to. We have a specific definition, and it relates to this country, the United States of America.
Okay, Miss. So no, that's good right there. Let's leave it right. Miss Yvette. Miss Yvette. So I'm going back to the topic of the room. So you said
why are we going back to the topic?
You can't even remember the topic. How you gonna go back to it?
Right, the topic, she keeps answering the same question. The topic of the room, for those who don't know, the topic of the room is Malcolm X and Farrakhan tethers too. She already answered that.
Thanks, because we're getting somewhere through all this. You said because it's based on your group, not Mr. Tariq, your group. If you have one parent,
who is Adolf?
If you have one parent that's from a descendant of slaves, and if you have one parent that's from the islands, that makes you what? That makes you Adolf, right?
Yes, it makes you in terms of our reparations platform. You can't get reparations. You have one parent. That's the
okay. You get okay. That's fine. I'm okay with that. So now let's move on to Minister Farrakhan, who has no parents that are descendants of slaves. So and he speaks on behalf of Black people. He loves Black music. He even plays jazz music.
And what the devil that got to do with anything?
He has Black entertainers. He fought for Black Power movement, Black people.
Oh no, fuck that, no.
Please
hey y'all,
damn.
Minister Farrakhan deserves reparations because he listens to Black music and plays jazz.
You can get that shit from Farrakhan. I love Farrakhan, but he can take his ass to the Caribbean and get that money.
No, he's a part of the Caribbean claim, and that's not a problem. We love them. We want them to get theirs too.
I want you to get your money. Yep.
We want you to get yours, man. But this is just a claim he can't make. And I'm quite sure Minister Farrakhan would understand.
Yeah, Farrakhan understands what we're talking about.
Around the world. So you say to Minister Farrakhan, what?
I would say he was an ally to ADOS in this country.
He's an ally. So why Kamala Harris ain't an ally?
That fails to be
because her track record musty like them collard greens he cooked.
Come on, man. There you go. Did that man just say she listened to the same music? I want you to hear that. That was a good joke.
I mean, that is straight goofball type shit right
there.
That
was hilarious what you said, EJ. But yeah, you missed what he just said. Listen what he saying.
I heard.
Yeah, I caught it.
That nigga.
Look, he plays the same music.
You don't watch your goddamn.
So let me get this straight.
Boo this man.
Hold on.
Boo this man.
Let me get this straight, right? I'll make sure I didn't miss that. So just because Kamala Harris listens to the same kind of music that Louis Farrakhan listens to, that means we're supposed to just go out here and support her.
Listening to no Black music. She misquoting Tupac albums coming out.
I mean, Angela Rye asked this woman who was her favorite rapper alive, and she said Tupac.
She said she used to listen to him. She said she was listening to him. She said she was listening to him at Howard in 1986 when Tupac was.
His first album was in 91. Tupacalypse.
Yeah, she told me she listened to Tupac and Snoop Dogg 86. When she went to Howard.
Doggy Style came out in 86. I ain't know that. I need a copy of that. Y'all gotta help me out.
Now look, unless Kamala Harris had a DeLorean or a hot tub time machine or some shit, ain't no way in hell that could be true.
Bruh, even if she had a DeLorean, she would have to go back in time, get Tupac from the 90s then drive with him back to 86 to play his music. And then look, like EJ said, then she gotta stop at Long Beach and go put Snoop in the car and bring him back with her.
Right.
She can't name me 5 hip hop albums, let alone the exact dates of when the albums came out.
Right, DC precise. I just don't. You're right. We don't get it. Eating curry and naan bread and wearing some chucks makes her the same as us.
Don't forget the hot sauce. You can't forget the hot sauce in the bag.
And shouts out the curry and naan bread. I eat naan bread, but that don't make me Hindu. That just make me a nigga eating naan bread.
Right, exactly.
I don't even know what bread y'all talking about. Only bread I got is Kroger brand and Sunbeam.
So is he caping? No, my question is he playing? Is he acting like as if he a descendant of science? Because he entertains all the entertainers? That's not what you just said.
Look, you know good well you can go to a hip hop concert right now and see a mostly white audience. The kind of music that you listen to is not how we define it.
You just mentioned her music. You just came up with this whole conspiracy theory because she playing Beyonce, who loves her, and you saying Kamala is parading around like she's a descendant of slaves and playing African and everything.
No, it's Canada.
That's what you said.
No,
come on.
She didn't say that.
God damn, that crack killing his damn brain cells. He can't think.
Damn right. Now, I just sat here and disagreed with her using the music as a premise. And then you just went, give a nigga rope, want to be a cowboy, y'all. This nigga took that and went to, well, then why ain't Kamala Harris Farrakhan FDA? They like Beyonce.
Kamala says, when Kamala says there used to be a little girl who was best, and I was a little girl on that bus. When Kamala uses that freedom song, and when her entire team fights for her blackness, that is a suggestion. Just like when Obama did, that was a suggestion that
so Minister Farrakhan has never suggested that he's black.
He is not blackness in the terms of American blackness.
Y'all attacked him.
Listen, hold on a second. I'm not really trying to gatekeep blackness. I'm trying to gatekeep living. So if he wants to call himself black, I have no issue with that. I have an issue with when you all go to the Caribbean Day parades, y'all know that.
Okay, now look, right there, she ended it when she said, I'm not trying to gatekeep blackness. I'm gatekeeping my lineage. That was one of the greatest things I heard this whole fucking fiasco and bullshit.
Train wreck, car accident.
Right. This crash out train wreck.
Coconuts keep falling on his head. He's trying to do something that is above his pay grade.
Hey, bruh, he couldn't even volunteer to do this shit. This so far above his pay grade, he couldn't be a volunteer fireman at this shit.
Everybody,
but you ain't a Caribbean. It's supposed to go Caribbean.
Yes. When you go to Caribbean Day, I know that's not my day. I'm not Caribbean. If I go, it's just to enjoy and watch them.
You dancing, Yvette. You dancing, Yvette.
No,
okay,
no, you dancing.
No, the fuck she ain't. Not in that chopper suit, she ain't.
No, she ain't. She's very clear in what she's saying. She's saying that if I go to Caribbean Day parade, that don't make me Caribbean.
So don't. If I go to China and eat some Chinese food.
Right. Watch this though, Eric. I used to I dated a broad. I used to call her a Jafaican. She loved reggae music. Right. I used to call her a Jafaican. She loved reggae music, but her parents was from the South. So she run around playing Jamaican music, this, that, and the third. Well, when she by herself in the car playing that reggae shit, because I would not let her play that shit while I was riding with her. Slim, motherfucking niggas was thinking she was Jamaican. This is an ex-girlfriend. She ended up with a Jamaican dude because she was Jafaican so hard. He automatically thought when he met her that she was Jamaican more than likely. Why? Because she riding around listening to Jamaican music, trying to fake talking patois, So even though
Bumping
I
that
don't
musical
agree
youth.
with, thank you. Even though I don't agree with Strappy about bringing up the song, she does have kind of a point when she says, okay, the bitch can't be talking about I wear Chucks, I like Tupac, I cook collard greens
In the bathtub.
and then in the bathtub that nobody's ever done. And then
With the Fabuloso too.
then you playing the Beyonce Freedom song that's literally about Black Americans rising up in America. So that's what she was trying to convey. I think it was poorly executed.
The thing is, is that you good? Hold on. Is that good? Hold on, Drew. Yeah, you kind of dance. Let me finish. Is that you doing it, boy? Yvette, boy, Jesus Christ, I know Yvette's husband can't win no argument, boy. He get angry.
Husband?
Boy. She gonna Yvette went.
Lord, this nigga don't know who he talking to.
Yvette slid on.
First of all, nigga, you can't look at this bitch big ass forehead, that haircut, and that chopper suit in that motherfucking thumbnail and know she is the husband. See, look.
See the daddy, see the pappy.
Right.
That nigga said, I know your husband don't win no
Griner for real.
Yeah, I'm about to say, this is proof that Luke is high, y'all. He thinks Strappy got a husband. Somebody tell this nigga, you talking to the husband.
Basically, man.
And then she just told everybody else about the Caribbean parade. I love it. Oh, man, I love it.
I can't
Okay,
understand what this
you just
mush
hold
ass
on
nigga
right
saying.
there. You just hold on right. I got to move on to some more speakers because I got a lot of people down there trying to come up.
Luke, can you bring Rizza up, please?
Where's Rizza? Okay, yes.
Here we go.
Rizza,
Oh shit.
right there, but I'm gonna go to the hands. I got Miss Riri. Go ahead, Miss Riri. It's on you, Miss Riri. Oh, I gotta take the mute off. This boy,
That pipe down, Luke.
This is bad. I don't get it. We gotta move on from Miss Yvette conversation. Let's go. We got a lot of people. I'm moving on. Who we got next here?
We got Rizza next.
Come on, Rizza.
Yeah, peace. Assalamu alaikum. To everyone in the space, I've listened and I've learned. I appreciate Brother Uncle Luke for opening the space.
Now, before I let this go, because this is really why I did this, because this is the part that pissed me off. Y'all see that my shit says, my thumbnail is me, my son, and Rizza Islam. The reason why Rizza Islam said, I want to save that in my phone. He said, make sure you take a picture with my phone and a picture with his phone. I'm going to tell y'all some shit that people probably don't know that I really believe Brother Islam actually knew who I was. Brother Islam was, he's against the vaccination. Everybody knows that. And he was putting out his information on Twitter, and he basically was alluding to how motherfuckers, whoever got the jab, they was this and they was that. So I put up a picture of me and Jabari, and I go, and I leave the message, Brother Rizza, I love you, man. I appreciate the work you do. I follow you. Why do you want me to die so bad? Because I don't agree with you. Because I don't agree with you on that shit. I'm still alive. I'm still walking around. When I got medical issues, I don't call Rizza Islam. When my teeth hurt, guess where I go? The dentist. I don't go to Rizza Islam. If my leg is broke, guess where I go? The hospital. I don't go to Rizza Islam. You can't say it's cool for black men to go to the military. I'm not saying Rizza Islam said that, but I'm saying guys like Tariq and other people have said that. Meanwhile, say, oh, I'm anti-vax. No, the fuck you not. Because you just told me to go. You just told me to go to the military. And whether you know it or not, LB finished that for me.
Was that?
I said, you can't sit there telling niggas that it's okay to go to the military. Brother Islam didn't say that. But Brother Tariq said that, which I agree. It's no problem with going to the military. But you can't say, yeah, it's good for black people to go to the military and say you anti-vax. Why?
Because they have to take it.
Not only that, L, what else? Yeah, they got to take that, but not just that. What else?
We have to take other vaccines too.
Do we even know what the fuck we taking?
Nope. Did
they not put us in an assembly line like fucking cattle and shoot us all in the arm?
Man, I got shot both arms simultaneously.
Thank you. Like we going through the line, Eric. You ain't been in the military, Eric. It's like a fucking nail gun, Eric. They got us lined up in our drawers and t-shirt.
Yep.
With our shirt sleeves rolled up. And we going through a line and it sound like for real. Pew, 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 pew. I got like, and then they sit you in a room for an hour to make sure you don't get sick or die.
Yep, they put you in the observation room after you get shot up with all that stuff.
I'm good on all that y'all talking about.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, my point is this. Why would you be trying to kill a person that you're sending to war?
I know what you're saying.
Thank you. So that's why I'm saying I understand some of y'all. Hey, look, y'all can believe what y'all want to believe. That's on y'all. I'm not mad at y'all. That's your thing. But don't sit up here and try to give me no motherfucking medical advice when your black ass didn't even pass high school health. Don't try to give me medical advice, nigga. You didn't pass elementary science. Don't try to give me motherfucking medical advice. You can't even break down the anatomy of a human cell. I'm not going to sit up here and disrespect nobody who had enough motherfucking good book sense and enough determination to sit through medical school when your ass could barely sit through basic math. I'm not going to listen to you over them. So I leave that message for Brother Rizza Islam, and I left a picture of me and my son. And I went, why does it seem like you're mad I'm still alive? I swear to God, when that man saw me and I wanted to take a picture with me, took a picture with us, he kept the picture of me and my son, and he ain't talking that shit like that no more. I want y'all to notice, he's still not pro-vax, but he's not talking about it the way he used to talk about it. Because I think he even understood. Damn, I got a brother out here who's a rider, who loves his people, who don't fuck with the government, who don't fuck with a lot of shit. And he just chose to do what he thought was best for him and his son. How can I knock him? So we can disagree on that, me and Brother Rizza, but I still love Brother Rizza. And I know Brother Rizza love me. So when I heard this right here, y'all, I took it personal because I went, Slim, I could have been an asshole like that because honestly, what I'm mad about is, what I disagree with Brother Rizza about is way more important than this bullshit you about to shit on Brother Rizza about. And then the way that you dismissed him and carried him after that man was so eloquent, so erudite, he didn't get loud, he was respectful, and he answered every question for you. He answered every question for you. Look, Maxwell, you can't. You got family members who took it. Maxwell, you got family members who took it, right? You can't do that dumb shit. You really got family. You just didn't want to do it. That's cool. I'm not mad at you. I understand. If it make you feel any better, I waited a year and a half to make sure that I got enough information and enough people that I knew personally who got it and didn't have side effects. They didn't die. And I went, well, shit, if it worked for them, it'll work for me. And then again, like I keep telling y'all, my mother died when I was 2 from multiple sclerosis. My father had to raise me. I am a single parent. I owe it to my son and me to do whatever I can to make sure I'm here as long as I can until this boy is able to grow up and take care of himself. I don't give a fuck who agrees with what I did, because ain't none of you niggas, if I drop dead tomorrow, gonna take care of Jabari Smith. So with that being said, keep your shitty opinions about my medical shit to yourself. Now,
and for all of those who have made their contributions to it, I am primarily here because my leader is Minister Farrakhan. I've heard his name dropped roughly between 55 to 65 times. And the comparison between Malcolm, the minister, and Kamala as a premise to go between why we should or should not say this person can speak on behalf of Black people, I do not find to be fair, and I don't find that to be at all, I would say, logical. The question of lineage would never be brought into the picture if the work from Kamala Harris would have been the fighting for the freedom, justice, and equality of Black people. Her lineage would not be brought into question, just as Minister Farrakhan's and Malcolm X's are not brought into question overwhelmingly because their record and reputation goes into the idea of fighting for the upliftment, freedom, justice, and equality of Black people. It's very clear.
Okay. Who didn't catch that? Who couldn't understand that?
Apparently Uncle Luke, because he kicked him off stage like the whole years.
Shut up. Well, I mean niggas who sane, Eric. You sane. I didn't tell. Don't give me the dumb nigga perspective. Give me yours.
Apparently he didn't, because it's not rocket science. He's basically telling you what it is when it comes to his opinions and the disrespect that he's showing to Minister Louis Farrakhan, comparing him to a tether and trying to compare Malcolm X to a tether when they clearly has a track. Both of these people clearly have a track record of doing things positive for the Black American community. So I'd rather I'd rather have 1,000 Farrakhans than a million Jim Clyburns or even a
Thank
million Luther
you.
Campbells. One Luther Campbell
Thank
is
you.
enough.
Let's stay with what you just said. You just said I'd rather have 1,000 Farrakhan with no FBA lineage over 1 million Jim Clyburn with FBA lineage. So this ain't about you being an immigrant, is it, EJ? It's about you being on fucking code.
Yep, because I don't care if you come from, as long as you on code. If I'm with a female and she's from the Caribbean island, and if she's on code, I'm gonna build with her. See, a lot of these niggas on these Twitter spaces get real hectic about that, and I don't care as long as you on code. You don't tell me who I can be with. I can be with any Black woman on this planet as long as she on code and we can
Yes, you
build
can.
something.
Yes, you, brother EJ, for the motherfucking win.
Yeah. So I'm not going to get into the argument of the lineage or tether or FBA, ADOS, any of that. The fact is, they have fought for the upliftment of Black people. Kamala's record shows different. It's very, very simple. Whoever you choose to vote for, that is your decision. You want to vote for Trump, that is your decision. Kamala, your decision. Dr. Cornel West, because he is on the ballot, although most of our people don't even bring him up, he is on there. If you choose to vote for him, that is your choice. But I simply wanted to make it very clear that we cannot, in all good sense, nor logic, nor reason, compare Kamala Harris with the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. And Brother Luke, I will caution you as your younger brother to just be mindful that if you have an argument with someone, as you do with Tariq Nasheed, and I understand, I've heard the back and forth, simply get on the phone and call the brother rather than bringing Minister Farrakhan into this. Because
okay, let me ask you, Brother Rizza. Let me ask you this, because
hold on. Now, before we because remember, Luke just said, don't cut no guests off, right? I want y'all to remember he just said that not too long ago, because this is the time you need to remember that. Did anybody have a problem with what Rizza Islam said? Was it not clear and concise? Anybody in the chat room, press 1 if you had a problem. If you didn't have a problem, if Rizza was right on, press the thumbs up button. Give me a thumbs up if Rizza was right on. But if Rizza was wrong, give me the thumbs down. Because I need to see. Now go ahead. What you say, E?
I don't see nothing wrong with that. Brother said he's giving it to you short, simple, and sweet. But when niggas be stuttering over cat in the hat sentences, you're gonna have to say it numerous times. So, I don't see nothing wrong with what he said.
How about you, L? LB, you still there, bro? I wonder if he having some trouble. I know this don't be acting silly, but yeah, I just can't see how nobody could have had a problem with nothing that man just said. Everything he said was like right on target. Okay.
me and Minister Farrakhan's son is very good friends.
What does that have to do with anything?
Yes, me and Minister Beard is very good friends.
What does that have to do with anything?
I've been taught by him. If you know who he is.
Yes, sir.
So I want to say this to you, brother. What I'm questioning, when I bring his name up in this conversation, erase the politics. When a brother...
How can I erase the politics when you're literally being political?
Like Tariq and his followers hop on these platforms and call people black leaders, black people who have family members whose parents are from the islands, tethers. You don't want to speak about the tether part of it, but that's what we talk about, brother. Because that is a derogatory term if it's meant for me, because my parents are from the islands, then it's meant for Minister Farrakhan, who I love to death, and Brother Malcolm X. So you can't say.
He just sat there and told you that the reason that nobody questions the lineage of the Honorable Malcolm X, the Honorable Farrakhan, is because of the work that they have put in. And this Negro, because they call him a tether, and because his people from the islands, he think just because they got people from the islands, that's why we calling them tethered.
He making stuff harder than what it needs to be.
Right. You making this too hard. Yeah. Cause I do claim you if you on code. If you on code, you
Yep.
one of us. Don't matter if you from the Caribbean or you from if you on
I don't care
code,
about that.
you one of us.
As long as you on code and if you understand your blackness, you a brother to me. You a sister to me.
You a brother. Yeah.
I don't just think black Americans are the only black people in the world. That's fucking stupid to think.
Right.
And you got people
Yeah,
like
that would
that
be
out here
stupid.
saying shit like that.
So hold on. If Black America is the only black people in the world, then the same niggas who be talking that shit, so you accept Jesse Lee Peterson? Exactly. Fuck out of here. So yeah, I see what you're saying, Miss D, but I can't subscribe to that one.
Separated.
I can't neither.
You can't separate it on behalf of Mr. Tariq. He got on here and he made his statements and he went back and forth. If you follow him, saying all these.
Tariq has never said that you are. Tariq cusses out anybody who comes on there from the Caribbean or Africa, and they say, well, you would call me a tether. He was like, why? What did you do to make you a tether? Well, you know, I'm Caribbean. Okay, that doesn't make you a tether. Did you do something to undermine us? No.
That's the one
Well,
thing
then that
that
just
he
means you
missed
come
and
from
all that.
Thank you. All that means, if you have listened to all of my non-FBA friends and family that are in the United States now, we love you. You are black as long as you are on code. That's it. That's all. Ain't nothing less. Ain't nothing more. Can't nobody tell you you not black because you from the Caribbean or because you from Africa. People can only tell you that you are not one of us because you are from Caribbean or you are from Africa. Just like you can tell me I'm not Haitian because I'm from Washington, D.C. And guess what?
Yep.
When you tell
I
me
got no
I'm
problem
not
with that.
Haitian, right? When you tell me I'm not Haitian, when you tell me I'm not a Nigerian, when you tell me I'm not a Ethiopian, when you tell me I'm not an Egyptian,
Or
I'm
Kenyan.
not going to cry. Right. I'm not going to cry. I'm going to go, I know I'm a black man from Washington, D.C.
I'm a black man from Athens, Georgia. I know where I am and I know where my people are
Thank
from.
you. And look, if I do a DNA test and it say I got Nigerian, Somali, whatever lineage, I'm still not one of them. If I got one of
Yep.
their DNA, I mean,
It's
if I'm
going all
of
over the
that
place.
DNA, I'm still not one of them. I'm not. I'm so far away from them. We don't speak the same language. We don't wear the same clothes. We don't eat the same food. We get different haircuts. We speak, look, we speak with different accents. We're so far away from it. It's words that I can pronounce, he'll never be able to pronounce. It's words that he pronounces, I'll never be able to pronounce. We worship different gods more than likely. Dude, we're not the same anymore. And that's okay. It's totally okay.
I don't see no
So let
problem
me
with everybody being different.
thank you. Everybody, we could, you know what? Ain't no white person sitting up here saying, ain't no white American looking at no motherfucking British man that's off code, that's on code, and telling him he not one of them. And they have disputes. Where y'all think I get the word limey from? I learned all my slurs from the people who made them. White people. Do you know every ethnic group has a racial slur? And do you know who made up every slur? Thank you.
These things about me, which I don't give a shit.
That's why you're doing a 3-hour live.
But my question is the
You do care,
divide
nigga.
of
Shut
the
up.
black community. and this derogatory term of tethers, and it's defined by you're black in America, and if your parents are from the islands, then that is what you are. That's why Miss Yvette so eloquently said she don't subscribe to that shit because it's a derogatory term. So I have a problem with you saying it about anybody. And Minister Farrakhan, me, and everybody else falls into that category. So I wanted to know from this man. You say this shit on this motherfucking platform, bring your ass on this motherfucking platform, and I want you to say that I want you to have the same smoke. I want you to say, you ain't gotta say it the same way that you've been saying it on your platform. It applies to Minister Farrakhan.
No, it doesn't. And no matter how much your old goofy ass keeps saying it, it don't make it true. You and Minister Farrakhan are so far apart. The distance between DC and Cairo, Egypt does not fill that void.
Black is not a social construct, it's a race.
Right, and black was not constructed in America. That's a lie, because they was calling people black when they was putting them on the boat. I love when people say that, Miss D, but that's not true. They was calling all the motherfuckers black when they put them on the boat. So
I get in
it
enough
couldn't
trouble
be
with these niggas on Twitter talking retarded like that. No disrespect
right.
to
I
her,
was about
but
to say it can't be an American construct when literal Europeans in Europe are talking about black and white. So no.
and I'm gonna just say this: I just don't want people in America as my allies. I want people on code all around the world that got the same
Thank you.
standards, not just like me, but they see themselves on point and they understand their blackness. Cause I ain't gonna lie, man. Shit, I want some of them black Brazilian women down there that's on point. I want some of them fine ass Caribbean women, and I know a lot of niggas is throwing eggshells at me now, but I can come back
Ain't
at
nobody
your ass
thought
and hit
that
you
they could
with the
eat a fat one.
yeah,
They
yeah.
eat a dick.
I'm just saying. You know, I'm just freestyling. But a lot of these niggas talking that shit. But y'all laid up with Miss Susie Chu and Miss Becky. So don't be getting on
I
me
was about to
about
say,
staying within my lineage and staying within,
damn
the
right.
black race. Cause a lot of y'all acting crazy and acting stupid, knowing damn well if a fine chocolate Caribbean sister walk up on you and her game is tight, you ain't gonna try to get in them drawers. So be quiet.
Look at Bert. Look at Bert. Amen.
It applies to me. It applies to Drew. It applies to all of us.
Well, it do apply to you and Drew. I won't.
Us who have parents who are from the islands who fight our ass off for black people here in America. And you ain't gonna come up here and say no different. I don't give a rat's ass. My brother, no, let him, no, I'm talking to him. You ain't gonna sway the conversation because I can get on the phone and call these people. So they know Brother Luke invoking no names. I know these people.
You are invoking the name of Farrakhan. And
Real
Farrakhan don't
disrespectful
got
too.
nothing to do with this. Like he said, I follow Farrakhan. And you have said my leader's name 65 times, and he don't got shit to do with this.
I know Musa D. I have Musa D phone number in my phone right now. And you're attacking all of us. He's attacking all of us.
Who are you?
So if you follow this, hold on.
Okay, just clarifying.
This Tariq Nasheed. No, we talking about Tariq Nasheed. Don't get it twisted. You know what you came up here to defend,
brother. I follow.
When we talk about him, no. You don't follow no Farrakhan. You saying that's to justify what this and on here. If you say it for one person,
know who Rizza is.
If you say it for one person, see these people think you get on.
I just don't.
Hold on. These people get on here.
I thought he said don't cut no guests off. What happened to Rizza Islam after
He
that?
surely is cutting people off.
Man, he's displaying a lot of feminine energy for a guy that's supposed to be masculine, you know.
I guess he's showing his truth.
That dope got his mind twisted. He the type of nigga that'll be throwing monopoly money in the strip club, knowing damn well he got the real money in his pocket. That's how sneaky his ass is. He don't try to get it out the mud just like real people. He out here tethering his way on to people who was actually putting in that work on his garbage ass record label, which he got finessed out of by a white man. Now this nigga up here broke, getting crumbs from the Democratic Party.
Well, see, this is my thing, right? You know, Farrakhan don't got nothing to do with this topic, and the fact that he's using his name all this time is telling me that he is trying to establish some form of clout within the diaspora or within the community. Because if your name is that Tizite, why you got to name drop all these other people, especially Farrakhan, so many times? If you got the cash, if you got the clout, you should be able to stand on your own too, not have to use nobody's name as a crutch or a prop. And the thing about it is, he got this name, and then he's spitting his verbal diarrhea in the mouth, and then other people are going to listen to this nonsense, and they're going to come, and then they're going to come at us with the nonsense that they heard from this motherfucker.
Exactly.
And think that somebody don't know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody.
Phone right now off of the site. Look, I from the Caribbean, okay? And I black. And I'm gonna tell all y'all, before mainland was discovered by the Spaniards, it was the Caribbean islands they took the slave to. Okay?
What that got to do with us, bitch? We wasn't brought there.
If you don't get your drunk ass, red stripe drinking ass out of here, man.
Black people, let me tell you something. If your ancestors was rich for your color to be like that, okay? What? You have to pop out and your color like that, call yourself black, okay? And I'm gonna leave it right there because I know I have to go. I just wanted to make that clear because they really
go somewhere and slice some coconuts. What the hell is this lady talking about?
I just post something inside the purple pill. Don't come here with your bullshit. Don't come here with your fuckery because all of us is black. 1 ounce fucking rule, 1 drop of fucking black blood. Your mother's got black.
One
drop? Nothing further. Don't come down with this thing. Come in there because you're dating a fucking white man. Let me tell you something. My fucking husband white, and he right there. Listen to me right now. Because nobody wants.
This is Jamaican bedouin.
Is the Miss Cleo take over the stream or something?
Yeah, Miss Cleo up here just getting dicked down by Mr. Charlie.
I think her name is Mad Genius. I'm going to leave her a message. Yeah, are you the Jamaican bedouin? I'm going to leave her a message right now on Twitter.
Hey, brother LVZ. After this video is over with, can I put this on my channel so people can hear it?
Yeah, knock yourself up.
All right, thank you, brother.
Yeah, knock yourself. Yeah, that ain't no problem. Let me see if I can talk to her. I think her name is Mad Genius. Let me.
This bitch. Don't come down with that kind of nonsense talk. All of you on this, don't come here with that. And I got to go on a land of place. Thank you, Luke.
Thank you. We're the key to it all. We're all trying to drag each other down. Who is anybody want to rebut that?
I wanted to rebut the other.
Ain't nothing to rebut.
Luke, I just want to say thank you, Mad Genius.
Is this the Caribbean bedouin that's married to a white man trying to say she has some camaraderie with the rest of us? LOL. You sitting here sleeping with Donald Trump. LOL.
And they got a whole casting system down there in Jamaica, so they separated like a motherfucker. And they got the Chinese down there where everybody else tearing their ass up. And she got the nerve to come up here and be talking crazy about brother Rizza Islam. He was out here telling the truth. But hit dogs holler, just like I said. That was tether babble that he was talking.
You see, if she subscribed to Luke, yeah, I could tell from this fake wig she got on.
What her name is
Okay.
again, so I can block her on Twitter?
And look, she in Henderson, Nevada. If that's, I think that's the one.
So I will be calling people that pretty soon. All right, go ahead, Yvette.
Well, it's apparently, you know, I really have a problem with rooms like this because, it's often so hard talking to people who can't control themselves. But I want to address something that she said. She said, there are more of us than there are of you. I would be very careful if I wanted to see Kamala Harris be president, because I want everybody to remember that Barack Obama had to change, and I'm talking about the vote, when you want to talk about the black vote, turn red states blue for that man. He had historic, in order to win, he couldn't win. White women didn't go with him. He had to have historic black turnout. So I think those of you who want to be a surrogate for Kamala Harris need to watch your mouth. First, Yvette, stop it.
I'm going to stop you right there. I'm going to stop you right there.
Hold on, can you let her finish?
Hold on.
No, we can't.
Tell people that they need to shut their mouths because they don't. This is a space for everybody to speak, including her. And if she wants to shut people up, I can show her. I can shut her the up. She's not gonna come on here and tell people to be quiet. If she has something that she wants to say, she can say it. But she's not about to tell anybody else to shut up, because I'll be telling.
Did she tell anybody to shut up?
No, she just told people to watch their mouth.
Watch their mouth. That means what? Speak with respect, right?
Yep.
When your mother tell you watch your mouth, that means right. That means watch what you're saying. Speak with respect. Speak with respect when you talk about certain people and talk around certain people. Does not mean shut the fuck up. And look, she must be a tether. She don't know that that's what that means.
To shut the fuck up. Like I said, I've been respecting what Luke wanted, and I've been very calm and letting people get their shit off. But you're not gonna do that.
No, you haven't.
Tell anyone to shut up. She literally didn't.
She
didn't even say shut up. She said watch what it was saying.
Yeah, that didn't even shut up. She said watch how you're saying it.
Blackity black American.
Calm me down when you free read it.
That's what they tell me.
Shut up, Tommy. Because if your hand ain't up, I ain't recognize it. I respect. I'm gonna start taking people down.
So Tommy just came in and said she literally didn't say that. And I have to agree with Tommy Sotomayor, man.
Crispy.
Right. What the fuck? Come.
I'm agreeing with shit from Strap On, Yvette Carnell, Crispy. Who gonna be next? Damn.
Right. Is Roland Martin gonna come in here and get you correct too?
Is Candace Owens gonna come in next and get her 2 cents and people agree with her?
Luther Campbell, you stupid fool. You know you're wrong now. You stupid fool.
Now, you know that goddamn well what they saying. You know, as much as I love Kamala, she ain't no Farrakhan.
You let the lean in the crack get a hold of you. You know I'm Haitian.
You must be smoking the good crystal. Be that high.
Hey, this is gonna be a Caribbean version of Mortal Kombat. You're gonna have a Jamaican and a nigga from Barbados going up against Haiti.
Right, come on, man. As much as I hate Tommy Sotomayor, I literally started my YouTube career to go at him. Everybody knows I started my channel because I hated Tommy Sotomayor so much that I had to go at him. That's how I literally jumped on YouTube. My first YouTube video was saying how much I hated him. But I said, you know what? That ain't. I'm gonna build my shit off my own shit. So I waited till I got big enough to start attacking. Everybody knows that about me. And you got me to agree with this motherfucker. That's how off base you are. Luke, I don't know what the fuck Luther Campbell thought he was other than a cheerleader on a hip hop beat. Because right now, this motherfucker's so far out of his element. Now, let's get into my last segment of this, selective shilling. Okay. Luke is obviously a Democratic shit. Obviously, y'all. This is from the softball questions to Kamala, to fighting and caping for her so hard, to going at foundational Black Americans on her behalf. That is shilling to the highest degree. It is selective shilling, and Ricky Smiley, D.L. Hewley, a lot of y'all need to, if you're going to argue with foundational Black Americans, at least have valid talking points. Don't keep, oh, well, she this. No. At least if you're going to combat us, have some valid talking points. Now, here's the part where I know I'm going to piss people off. And again, I don't give two fucks. Brother Tariq, you literally sat down with Daryl Scott. You sat down with Daryl Scott. And this is how you know that that was not a good move. Teslin had to do a whole fucking live because
She
he
did it
came
yesterday.
on there.
Hit that nigga with a flamethrower.
Right. That had to do a whole live because after you let that motherfucker come on there and just say anything, yeah, you stood up for it, but he had already put it out there in the atmosphere. You did? You know how people are now, Tariq. If they hear something, it ain't no disputing it. And this is where I got to go with this. Can anybody in the chat room explain to me why you would invite Daryl Scott, who is literally responsible for no policy Trump ever made? What would be the reason to talk to him if you're not shilling?
Man, I don't know
What
why
would be the
you
reason?
talk to that fake ass Brian Pumper looking individual.
Hey man, you took my shit, man. You can't be doing it.
I call him the other name, EJ.
That nigga look like that nigga look like a mixture between Lloyd Banks and Brian Pumper. So that's all I wanted to say.
Lloyd Pumper Banks. Yeah, bro. I was so disappointed. Tariq Nasheed, you can't do that. You cannot look. You're
I ain't like
selectively
that
shilling.
shit, man.
Yeah, man. You're selectively shilling once you do shit like that, bro.
Yeah, you
You
definitely
can't
putting
be
on tap shoes doing that shit, man. Because look,
doing that shit, bro. Because look, if that's the case, since we inviting motherfuckers who just like Trump, then you need to invite motherfuckers who just like Kamami too on there. You're going to have to keep it 100. You're going to have to do it both ways, man. You cannot sit up here and invite just a shield on there because that's all Brian Pumper Banks is. He is a shield. And you let him come on there and you let him speak uninterrupted. You didn't challenge him on bullshit like, can I ask anybody in this room who got helped by the First Step Act?
Man, I hear a bunch of crickets in my ass. I hear a flying cockroach somewhere. God damn.
I hear Roland Martin farting right now, and I'm in my room.
I hear a rat pissing on cotton.
I see rats scourging around New York with do-rags on the Timberlands.
Because nobody can answer the question. Somebody please tell me what we learned by him getting on there. Do anybody think Daryl Scott, Mr. Get That Body Count Down, I talked to all the biggest gang thugs up in Chicago. Do anybody
Talk to
today?
all the gang members. I talked to all these
All
young
the
niggas.
gang,
We get that body count
all
down.
the top gang thugs. I was trying to figure out what gang thugs he was talking to, because
Right.
he wasn't talking to Lil Durk and Chief Keef, I guess. But look, explain this to me, y'all. Who learned anything through him being on there? And does anybody believe that Lloyd Brian Pumper Banks is going to say something to Massa Trump to make him do something for foundational Black Americans? I'll let y'all cook.
He ain't gonna say shit, and I wanted to go up there and roast that nigga so bad, but he wasn't allowing people to come up there. Not that I know of, but this just goes to show you that if you got a nigga like that who looking like Lloyd Banks in the face and looking like a off-brand version of Brian Pumper out here just doing the Tootsie Roll and not doing nothing specifically for our people, then what use is having your ass up there and you just babbling, trying to just cause chaos and mischief? Because Tesla hit this nigga with a flamethrower and just left this nigga burnt like a damn Mortal Kombat fatality yesterday. So that was a bad move on brother Tariq's part. I would rather have Tesla up there and just have one of these, commemorate Democratic shields up there explaining themselves why they voted for Kamala. It should have just been like a neutral space instead of just having that nigga up there just basically babbling. He was basically up there just trying to send shots at Tesla, which was the wrong move. I didn't really learn nothing from him or anything that Trump was going to do for Black American people. This is why the couch is so important, because we ain't getting nothing from either political side. They ain't came with no policies. They ain't came with nothing specifically for Black Americans. And I'm looking at this dude like, if you really want this dude to win and get back into office for the next 4 years, you need to come with a Black American plan that is actually gonna put some money in our pockets. You can win the election right now if you come with the right tangibles. This man can win the election right now if he came with the right tangibles. Kamala can win the election right now if she came with the right thing, but she ain't gonna do that.
I'm gonna say this,
Go
right?
ahead, Bill.
I'm gonna say this. That was a complete waste of time. So, class, what do we learn? We learned that Brian Pumper is pretty much the same person he was 4 years ago when he aligned himself with this orange man. That's what we learned. He has not changed. So what? You went on Tariq's show. Tariq was a big. I was fucking pissed. He had Tariq on there. Tariq had this guy on there. And he's like, well, if you just send me the message, I'll send it to the upper room. You don't got direct contract with Trump like that. Dude, he don't got no direct. I don't believe this dude got no direct access to Donald Trump. You think just because when he was president, you sat in the room with all your other legion of bootlicks spitting your little verbal diarrhea in the mouth, thinking that, hey, look at me, I'm with Master Trump. And then you go back on your little screen, kicking that little pork chop preacher pulpit pimp babble on Sunday at your church in Cleveland or wherever you have your church at. As far as I'm concerned, you're not more than a goddamn corny ass rapper going over whack beats and shit. Bullshit.
This is why I call it selective. Exactly. This is why I call it selective shilling, brothers, because it's like this. We remember 2016, right? 8 years ago when Trump won, right? Remember how Tariq was lighting Steve Harvey and them niggas up just doing photo shoot, and Ray Lewis just sitting there doing photo ops with Donald Trump, and he was like, he know this motherfucker not gonna do nothing he say. That was the Tariq of 2016. The Tariq of 2024 is now trying to be next to Donald Trump like Steve Harvey. And I'm trying to figure out the difference, because it would be different. I would say it would be different if Tariq didn't say these words during a live, that he's not going to criticize Trump. I'm not going to ask him a gotcha question. So when he sit up, so basically what you're saying is he can come on your platform and say, I've done the most for Black people ever. No president has done more for Black people than me. You just going to let him say it and you're not going to challenge. That's what you're saying. That is
Can't
what
be
you're
saying
saying.
that shit, man. You got to keep it 100 all the time. I'm gonna challenge
All
the
the time.
Kamala nut riders, and I'm gonna challenge the Donald Trump nut riders.
Trump nut riders. Right. If you're a dick rider, you're a dick rider. Right. We can't keep calling out Roland Martin for up here cooning and buffooning and buck dancing for Kamala, and then we scared to call out Daryl Scott. We can't be talking about motherfucker. We can't be talking about what's the name? Plies eating the butter biscuits, and then we sitting up here talking to the pastor who was at the RNC smiling and cooning. And remember, he had that motherfucker on. He was supposed to go back and talk to Trump. Nothing happened. He didn't hear nothing. Only thing Trump did was send another pork chop preacher to talk to Tariq. Now,
Put that nigga on voicemail.
thank you. So what I'm saying is, man, shilling for any side, I'm not fucking with. And I see shilling, man. Come on. Tariq of 2016 would have called Tariq of 2024 out. I'm sorry. And if people don't believe me, go back and listen to some of that shit when Trump was running. Who the one that told us Donald Trump was running on a ticket of white supremacy? Who was the first person to say that? Tariq Nasheed. He was absolutely right. But now, guys, I think we could sit in front of Trump. Trump can, man, if we talk to Trump, Trump can get some things for us. Well, you can't do 300 videos shitting on Kamala Harris. Say we can get something out of Trump. Say, look, you can't do this. Make 300 videos telling us how bad Kamala Harris is. That's cool. Then you tell us that if Kamala Harris become president, that's the end of the black community. First of all, that was the most bullshit statement I ever heard Tariq say. I don't give a fuck who the president is. We know how to adapt. It ain't gonna be no end of us. That's the next thing. Then you say, if we sit down with Trump, he might give us tangible. Then you say, Trump is the lesser of two evils. Then you say, I'm not going to criticize Trump. Then you put out some bullshit talking about, I'm inviting both candidates to say, what? Come on, man.
Come
Look,
on, man. You basically undermining his own message, man.
Right, because come on, man. If I'm Kamala Harris, and I don't even like her, but if I'm Kamala Harris, why would I come on you when you've been shitting on me the whole time? You not giving me the benefit of the doubt. And then when I finally sit down and talk to you, I'm supposed to believe it's all neutral. Nah, dude, it's selective shilling. And it's not cool for either party. You need to be you can't be saying how Trump is the better option when he's not. Look, I'm gonna ask y'all two a question. If a person was a businessman for 50 years, his father was a businessman before he became a businessman. Father was in the Klan. Father was in the Klan. This businessman that's running for president was sued because he wouldn't give black people housing in buildings that he owned. He doesn't have a history of hiring a lot of black people, but you expect him to be president and give you jobs? What? And then the shit about the Central Park 5. Then you talk about the Democrats without mentioning that Trump used to be a Democrat, and every Democrat you don't like, from Hillary Clinton to any other Democrat in New York, Donald Trump actually funded their campaign and put money behind their campaign. So my question is, bro, how is Donald Trump the lesser of two evils when in the private sector, this nigga has 50 years, a 50-year track record of discriminating and shitting on black people? What would make anybody think we could sit down and negotiate reparations from that? Not to only mention, and I'm gonna end it with this. I'm gonna let y'all cook after this, bro. Vivek Ramaswamy just said he don't believe in reparations. You know he is getting offered a cabinet spot. So Trump gonna have motherfuckers in his cabinet that don't believe in reparations. But somehow we can sit down, talk to that Peckerwood, and get some reparations. Can y'all make it make sense for me?
Man, look, as far as that goes, ain't no way in hell that makes sense. That makes absolutely no goddamn sense at all. So for the fact that you had this fake ass rapper / pork chop preacher sitting up there fumigating people's ears with all that bullshit is dishonorable, is sacrilegious, and is flagrantly disrespectful. There ain't no way in hell that Trump is going to all of a sudden now see the error of his ways and then we're going to get a check. There ain't no way. And then when you factor in the fact that back in the 90s, he was a donor for the Democrats. He was all about the Democrats. I remember this dude going on Donahue. Dude literally told people that, hey, I'm going to go Republican because it's the better path to the White House, going Republican. He literally said that.
Because Republican voters aren't that smart. Facts.
The dude literally said that. So the thing about Donald Trump is two things. One, if he talks long enough, he's going to eventually tell you something you need to know. Do all his babble and all his other bullshit, he's going to eventually say something that you're going to need to know and you need to make a mental note of it. Two, with that being said, though, when Trump says something, believe the opposite. So if this man talk about he was like, hey man, we're gonna build a wall, make Mexico pay for it. What happened? Mexico didn't pay that for that goddamn wall.
And the wall didn't get built either.
Neither. Exactly. So when you look, he is a con man, a charlatan. He is the textbook definition of a grifter. Riddle me this, Batman. He's out here peddling Bibles, right? $60 for a Bible with fake ass leather with the Bill of Rights and the Constitution on it. Now, mind you, you can download the Bible for free. If that's what you believe, if that's the religion you practice, you can download the Bible for free, or you pay little next to nothing. Why would you pay $60 for that shit?
Download it for free. No. Eric, tell me if I'm lying. No. You can do like everybody else who black do. Go to your grandmama house and get one for free.
That's true too.
Yep, they got different versions of it too. Collecting dust, you can get it for free.
So, and then the Trump shoes. We got people out here buying his shoes. Where as soon as water hits it, it's going to start back talking. You trust anything that this man said? Why we got people in the black community trusting anything that this man says? It is disgusting. We can't be now I'm getting really pissed off because we got people out here that will just fall for anything.
Right. This man, I'm glad you put it that way, El. That motherfucker a used car salesman. Who trusts a used car salesman, Earth?
I don't know, man. Somebody like Luther Campbell who smokes crack and drink too much, he probably would trust him.
You know what he'll say to him, Earth? So that Kuday! So that Kuday! Stupid motherfucker.
Last point.
Man, Tariq. Go ahead, bro.
Last thing I want to say. Now, we got the Republicans and Democrats, they can find a way to disagree about anything. They disagree about reproductive rights, disagree about illegal immigration, disagree about this, that, and third. But when it comes to black society, though, when it comes to the black collective and the tangibles that the black community want, somehow they find a way to come together and say no. They just go about it. They're just going about saying the word no in different ways. But at the end of the day, they both say no. And yeah, we got these people out here crashing out to be cashing out. That's all I'm gonna say.
Thank you. And this the last shit I'm gonna say, y'all. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Y'all, anybody out here talking this MAGA shit, all y'all ask them is one thing. So somehow you feel comfortable voting for the party of Sheriff David Clark and Tim Scott. Somehow you
and Herschel Walker
and Byron Donalds
I know
see
you
eye
gonna
to eye. Thank you, Eric. You know I was gonna say it. Somehow you and Byron Donalds, somehow you and Wesley Hunt agree. But y'all don't agree on reparations. Y'all don't agree on the direction that the black community should go. But y'all both agree on Donald Trump. One of y'all some dumbasses. Well, actually, both of y'all some dumbasses.
y'all need to stop fucking with me, man. Y'all keep talking about these reparations. Why y'all fucking with me, man?
Oh, my man, yeah, that's what Jim Clyburn say. Why y'all fucking with me, man? Come on, man, stop fucking with me, man. I want some fish.
Go get,
Go get this goddamn fish.
40. Why you guys fucking with me? Get some of this whiting that we got right here. We got some
Why y'all
spot chokers.
You need to
We
stop
got some
fucking with me,
Coca-Cola.
LB.
Go to get some of this fish. Don't fuck with me for preparation.
That
Don't be
nigga look like
fucking
he
me. Go
drinking
over there.
half soda.
Right, go on over there. Stop fucking with me. Go on over there. Get you some hush puppies, some fried okra, and a piece of that white. Go on.
Goddamn coleslaw be having flies on it, and it just been put out 5 minutes ago.
Right. Thank you, John T. Harden. I'm doing what I've done all my life. I'm sitting on the motherfucking couch. And before we get out of here, fellas, let me say this to the dumb motherfuckers who say this. If you don't vote, you can't complain. You a goddamn lie. We can't complain.
Shit.
We ain't
I'm
got
complaining
shit to
right
do
now,
with
and
the
they ain't
shit
even
your
voted.
dumb ass did. We say, E.
I said I'm complaining right now, and they ain't never voted a day in my life.
Let me tell you why you can complain. Us that don't vote got the biggest right to complain. Because we knew both parties wasn't shit, and we wasn't trying to go out there and vote for ain't shit people. Meanwhile, you Negroes ain't got a problem with ain't shit people. And you go, well, I gotta pick somebody. No, the fuck you don't. That's like saying, you know what? I'm either gonna get stabbed or shot. Well, I gotta pick one. Nah, nigga. How about I just
I don't
don't
want
nothing
neither. That
happen to me?
shit could hurt.
Thank you. Thank you. I can complain and not vote because you dumb motherfuckers, y'all didn't eat. Not only did y'all go pick two motherfuckers you don't agree with, you stupid motherfuckers don't even know where they came from. You let them select who you gonna pick. So not only are you picking the wrong motherfucker, you picking somebody you didn't even get to pick. It's like a motherfucker coming to you, giving you a menu, but saying, man, the only thing you can get is the burgers and the fries. Well, why you give me a fucking menu? I'm leaving the restaurant.
They're like me going to the strip club trying to get a lap dance. He talking about this is the price one day. You come back the next day, it's the price right now. I'm like, damn, bitch, y'all ain't been doing these prices like this. Well, yesterday's price is
Right.
not today's price.
Well, I'm gonna just stay in here. I got to deal with it. No, take your dumb ass home.
That's like going to Raising Cane's. The only thing they got on the menu is chicken.
Exactly.
They don't even
And then
season their chicken. I don't even fuck with them.
Nah, they don't season it, but what they do is they give you that cocaine sauce, and if you put enough of that shit on it.
I don't need that shit. They're gonna have niggas out here fighting like when the Popeye chicken sandwich came out. Well, I don't need nothing dead in my system.
Them niggas need shit. That they was embarrassing the whole race, bro. That shit. They were bucking their eyes for some seasoned pride.
These niggas was shaking and pop locking and dropping it. They was like crackheads off New Jack City in the Carter.
Yeah. Motherfucker sitting in the corner crying, biting the chicken sandwich. Keep calling me. I can't call.
Why you gotta eat all that chicken sandwich now, girl?
Niggas like that. I just gotta bite it, man. That was niggas. Yeah, man. Man, y'all. But I appreciate all of y'all for coming through, especially L and Eric for joining me on the chat. We got to do this again and link up, man. I just had to come through with a video, especially after all this shit is going down. Couch 2024, and we ain't gonna say it no motherfucker more. Donald Trump ain't offering the shit. Fuck him. Kamala Harris ain't offering the shit. She can go somewhere and rot in a pot of curry. Fuck all of them. Not voting for
She can
never
take
one of y'all.
she can take her ass back to downtown Willie Brown and get that stick talk for all I care.
Hey man,
Man,
hey,
look,
on
man.
my couch for 2024, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to take somebody to Pound Town. You know what I'm saying?
Thank
I need a black female. I need to stress it's a black female only. Right?
right.
I need a black female I can take to Pound Town. So who interested?
Man. Well, let me say this last thing too. This is what I was gonna say. L, you heard me say this before. Hey y'all, can y'all please stop with the Kamala Harris? Tariq, I hope you hear this. Brother Eric gonna post it, and I hope you listen to this. Bro, let me start by saying the lamest shit that these niggas do is come up and talk about your wife and call your wife white. I know your wife isn't white. I can look at her and I can tell she is not white. I have no problem accepting that she's a black woman. With that being said, Tariq, then you have to accept Kamala Harris, whether you like it or not. Why? You can't keep using her father hasn't come out and said he was black. Well, if that's the case, your wife's father ain't come out and say she was black, and all them motherfuckers can keep saying she white, just like we can keep saying Kamala Indian, because her dad didn't come out and say, hey man, I'm black. Bro, I'm sorry. We can't have it both ways. If the only way Kamala Harris is black is if her father comes out and proclaims, I am a black man, then the only way your wife can say she black is if her father come out and say, I'm a black man. Now, that's not my criteria. That's yours. Am I lying? Anybody on the panel?
Nope.
Nope.
So, with that being said, right, look, yeah, with that being said, if you ain't Vivek or Nikki, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't Vivek or Nikki, you know what I'm saying? And you have, but Tariq's wife, Ian, a public figure. So what? Doesn't matter. That wasn't the point. The point was Kamala Harris is not black because her dad didn't say he was black. Rebel R, don't turn this in. Don't be a meat eater. Don't be a meat eater. Let's just keep it fair. If Kamala Harris isn't black because her dad didn't come out and say, I'm black man, then we can't really say Tariq wife black. And then when you say Tariq wife ain't a pup, but Tariq is. And if we calling people bed bucks and bed wenches based on sleeping with white people, then come on, man. Then that bullshit that niggas be saying that Tariq, your wife is white. That woman ain't white. That woman ain't white. Rebel R, that woman ain't white. And I know it. Just like Kamala Harris ain't white. I know it. Kamala Harris, she ain't all the way Indian. She half Hindu Indian, but she was raised Hindu Indian. She was not raised Jamaican. She wasn't raised like us. She was raised as a Hindu. We see pictures of her with dots on her head. I get that. You can say that, but we can't take away.
I got pictures all on my Twitter page about her and her family and stuff. So we already know what the evidence it is.
Yeah, we know what the evidence is. But come on, we seen a picture of Donald Harris. He's a black man. Now, let me say this. Is it people say that he didn't say he was black? So in 1960 something, when he was in Berkeley, the same college that Huey P. Newton and them was at, and he joined the Black Student Union. That's not saying you black. He joined the. This is something I read about the man because I went to look and do my research. Donald Harris is a black man with a black ass mother from Jamaica, and that's cool. That still don't mean I need to vote for his motherfucking daughter. That's all I'm saying.
Nope. She don't got the track record and she ain't out here doing nothing for black American people. Don't give a fuck what your father is or what your mother is. You can't just be out here claiming that you something else and then you want to shit on people. So that bitch ain't gonna never get no vote for me. So this couch looking real comfy for me.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. Rebel there you go. It don't matter. It's her record. Yeah, I say she black. I do. And I also say she ain't shit. Two things can be true. Yeah, you black. Like Clarence Thomas black.
You black like a
her father don't have black on her birth. Her father don't have black.
Tootsie Roll rapper.
Her father don't have black on what birth certificate?
Caucasian.
On her birth certificate? Yeah, no, her mother says she's Caucasian.
Yep, she did say that. They mixed up his nationality or something.
Nah, he just wrote Jamaican. He wrote his nationality.
Yeah, that's what he wrote.
But if Miss D gonna sit there and act stupid like Jamaica ain't an island full of black people, I have nothing else to say to her. Let her live in her own delusional mind. I love you, sweetheart, but you could do that shit by yourself.
Even though they have a whole casting system there, that you still have black people down there that consider themselves black. Just like in the Dominican Republic.
EJ, the point you just made was perfect. The reason that they got a caste system is because they're black. The darker person is the lowest person on the totem pole.
Yep.
Just like in
India.
No, we don't have a disagreement with Miss D. You just saying stupid shit. And that's on you. You can say all the dumb shit you want.
Hey, I like this, man, because next time when we get together, we need to do a Twitter space. All us together. Because a lot of these niggas up here just catching brain aneurysms on these Twitter spaces. So, you know,
I'm about to say, man, we just can't act stupid. Like Haiti, Jamaica, ain't big ass islands full of black people. Whether they acknowledge their blackness or not, that don't make you. So, by Miss D's point, so Clarence Thomas ain't black, right? He don't acknowledge it. See, that's why I don't listen to dumb shit. I let people do what they do. You can be stupid by yourself. All I know is this. I can't. I'm not the gatekeeper of blackness. I can't be the gatekeeper.
Right. They should know that because under the system of white supremacy, they're gonna look at all these niggas as black. They ain't gonna separate them.
Miss D, that's a damn lie. So if tomorrow I show you a Jamaican saying, yeah, what type of shit you asking me? I'm black.
Hey, can you show me her comments so I can see them? Yeah,
That's
they
not
say
true,
that,
Miss.
but they say that some of them do say that, but they gonna consider them black
Thank
when
you.
they pull their ass over. They ain't gonna say
I
that
was
you're
about to
white, you
say,
one of us, you a nigga.
right.
It's like get your
You
black
can
ass out this car.
so if that okay. So hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. So Miss D, that ain't why they can't get reparations. They can't get reparations because their shit ain't from here. They can still qualify for reparations where they from, just not
Yep,
here.
CARICOM. Y'all, you know that.
Yeah,
You know
y'all gotta
CARICOM and
stop.
reparations in America are two different things. You can't play that sovereign
Hey
citizen
y'all,
shit when you out here committing
we'll just
crimes.
we'll just end it like this, y'all. If
Yeah,
saying you black makes you black, then Rachel Dolezal's black. Miss D.
That made Jessica
Cause
Crumb
like Miss
black
D
too.
said, huh?
That made Jessica
And
Crumb black too.
what's the other Bama name? What's his name? I call him
Oh, you talking about
Sean
Sean White
King.
or Sean King?
Yeah. Sean King. He black too, cause he said it. Because what makes you black is if you say it, not actually being it.
is
Yeah,
is
man.
is Mariah Carey black on here? Y'all saying anything about that?
Hey, look, if she not, her father blacker than me.
Yep. Y'all ain't saying
So
that shit about Missy Elliott, and she's fucking Caribbean. She ain't black American.
come on, man. Come on, man. Come on,
Queen La-
man.
Queen Latifah Jamaican too, but y'all still listen to her music. Lil Kim and Foxy
Come
Brown
on,
Caribbean, but
man. Don't
y'all
know
still
what.
listening to her music.
It's a lot of motherfuckers y'all don't know part Jamaican that y'all call Jam Master J.
Biggie Jamaican too. Tony Yayo fucking Haitian.
We call them black. Know why? Because they black. It don't matter. You know, now if
Fabulous,
you a coon or not,
Fabulous half FBA and Dominican. Lloyd Banks half Dominican.
Miss D, ethnicity does not take away blackness. We are talking about is she FBA? Never did you hear me say she's not she's FBA. You didn't hear me say Donald Harris, Kamala's dad, is FBA. We said they were black. Being black doesn't mean you have to be born in America. We know that. We're not gonna act like idiots now.
Some of y'all
And
been in
stop.
these Twitter spaces too long.
Right. Right. So yeah, let's not act like idiots. We still know what black is, but we also know what FBA is.
Yep.
Everybody don't get to claim FBA that's black. Sorry. If
I
your
can't claim
family and your
Caribbean. I
lineage
don't
don't
got
run
none of
from here.
that in me.
Right. If your family and lineage don't run from here, just like I don't get to, just because I'm black too. So shouldn't I get something from CARICOM? No, I'm not Caribbean. I'm just black. A black
Black American,
American.
brother.
So that's cool. I'm not stunting.
Some of y'all make shit harder than what it needs to be. I'm
Right.
tired of y'all just making shit harder than what it needs to be. We know where everybody's from. Everybody need to
Yeah.
work on their reparations claims and don't muddy up the damn waters.
Yeah. So now I tell you who ain't black, y'all, and we can all agree on this. Myron Gaines.
Yep, that motherfucker is an unstable creature.
That motherfucker is half Arab, half saber-toothed camel. Hummus smelling bastard. Anyway,
That
thank
nigga
you,
quit to pay
Eric.
for an OnlyFans subscription.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Eric and LB, for joining me. Thank all of y'all for joining us. Y'all subscribe to my man LB's YouTube channel. Y'all go check my man Eric Johnson 1994 out on Twitter. He'll be reposting this. And thank you, my brothers, for joining me. And we gotta do this again. And
You're welcome, man.
peace to
Anytime,
them
brother.
Yeah, man, we
all
definitely
day,
gotta do
all
this
day.
again. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, this is crazy. But yeah, man, thanks for having me on, Brody.
Bet.
Don't forget LB Saturday, 12 o'clock now.
Who playing?
Georgia and Clemson.
Oh, I'll be watching that. I hope.
Yeah,
Let's go.
It's gonna be over at halftime. So LB gonna be throwing chairs at the wall.
Well, you know what, I used to go for Clemson, Eric, but I gotta go with y'all. Because I hate Dabo Swinney.
I hate that.
The biggest.
I hate that fruity. I hate that fruity pepper eating motherfucker too. So Kirby Smart gonna give me an ass whooping. 2021 all over again.
I about to say at least Coach Smart down with the NIL. So good looking, y'all.
I don't believe in the NIL or the transfer portal. Okay, nigga, we gonna show you how it is, Sam.
Motherfucker, you believe in falling out of the ranks.
Gonna be like Florida State.
Hell yeah. No, we didn't say Myron is black. We just said he was Arab because he has Arabic lineage.
Come on now, we trying to end the damn space. Come on,
man. You guys just
stop speaking Spanish, man. We speaking English over here. Calm down. Y'all niggas make shit so harder than what it needs to be. You heard this, man? We've been on here for 3 hours and you can't understand this, man. Come on now. Are you on the same drugs that Luther Campbell is? Let me get up out of here. I'm gonna download this and put it on my page. Thank you, brother. And I'm gonna put it on my channel.
All right.
Thank you, brother.
All right,
man. I'm gone.
Man. Later, y'all.
Goddamn. Miss D, put the pipe down, man. Bye, y'all.